Movie is a good movie. I'm Griffin Park, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Spring Sailor.
Awesome.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
Managing local land involves balancing resources such as agriculture, water, and wildlife. I'm Brian Ripley, and I have over 16 years of experience managing ranch resources as your neighbor here in Routt County. I'm the Ranch and Rural Property Specialist for the Paoli Group with the support of Colorado Group Realty. Put your trust in someone that has the practical experience and knowledge to help you with all of your ranch, rural, and equine property needs. I aspire to help you reach all of your real estate goals. I'm Brian Ripley, and you can find me at thepaoligroup.com in the ranch division.
I'm Terry.
And this is Phil
from Russell's Auto Salon.
If you need help with your auto collision repair, we make it easy. Just bring me an email and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
Russell's Auto Salon, Colorado's premier collision center, leading the industry in technology, where we have gone green with Enviro-based paint, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailor Sports.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. 879-1515.
Russell's Auto Salon.
879-1515.
Steamboat Ace is a proud sponsor of the Steamboat Sailors. That's not the only way Ace supports the kids in our community.
Hi, Bridget here from Steamboat Ace. We are so proud to be a part of the Steamboat community. It's our priority to support and encourage positive activities and hobbies for our youth.
How do you do that?
In addition to local scholarships, Ace invites the sailor community to fundraise for their activity or club by providing a great venue and supplies to host a hot dog or bake sale.
I love it. Every weekend I can shop at Ace and support a great cause.
Steamboat Ace, you're proud to support the Steamboat Sailors shopping place.
The all-new Steamboat Motors is here to help you with your personal transportation needs. Their knowledgeable sales team will help you find the perfect vehicle in their no-pressure sales environment. Whether you are in the market for a pre-owned vehicle or a new Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram truck, they have the perfect vehicle for you. And if they don't, they'll find it. See why Steamboat Motors is a consistent J.D. Power Award winner. West Steamboat on Highway 40 and online at steamboatmotors.com.
It's time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
My name is Ryan Hansen. I'm number 52, and I play left tackle and defensive end. I've played football for 10 years now. One team goal I have is to utilize the new guys coming onto the squad and also to take advantage of the amount of seniors we have this year. One personal goal would be that I'd like to be recognized as an all-conference player this year. I also run track, fish, and wake surf as some other interests and activities. And my favorite subject in school would have to be history, because I think there's a lot of things that could be reviewed and learned from that can be applied today, whether it be moral things or other. Last summer I worked a lot with my dad doing HVAC work. I learned how to build duct out of flat sheets of metal and learned some really important skills for the rest of my life. This summer I'm probably planning on doing a little bit of the same. Hopefully I get out on the lake a little bit more, get to fish a little bit more, but saving for college is a big thing at this point. My plans after I graduate are to go to CSU and to get a degree in journalism and media communications, because I think there's a lot of things that can be explored, and that degree kind of branches out into many things that could possibly interest me or that I could have a career in. My favorite movie would have to be The Wolf of Wall Street, just because of the scene where Matthew McConaughey is pounding on his chest and humming a tune. Definitely incorporated that one into football practice this year. Get everybody in tune, keep it moving. I'm Ryan Hansen, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Spring Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
Hey, this is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we love to sponsor all things Steamboat. As a company, we like to get families and student athletes outside to enjoy all that Steamboat has to offer. Steamboat Roofing Company is proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailor Sports broadcast.
Steamboat Roofing Company, proudly working in and giving back to Steamboat's outdoor community. Ski, bike, run, roof, Steamboat.
To schedule a roof estimate, please visit us at steamboatroofing.com. Again, that's steamboatroofing.com.
This is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we're proud Sailor Sports sponsors.
See you out there.
Managing local land involves balancing resources such as agriculture, water, and wildlife. I'm Brian Ripley, and I have over 16 years of experience managing ranch resources as your neighbor here in Routt County. I'm the Ranch and Rural Property Specialist for the Paoli Group with the support of Colorado Group Realty. Put your trust in someone that has the practical experience and knowledge to help you with all of your ranch, rural, and equine property needs. I aspire to help you reach all of your real estate goals. I'm Brian Ripley, and you can find me at thepaoligroup.com in the Ranch Division.
I'm Terry.
And this is Phil.
From Russell's Auto Salon.
If you need help with your auto collision repair, we make it easy. Just bring me an email and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
Russell's Auto Salon, Colorado's premier collision center, leading the industry in technology, where we have gone green with Enviro-based paint, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors Sports.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. 879-1515.
Russell's Auto Salon.
879-1515.
Hi, this is Skip from Alpine Lumber. Proud to support Steamboat Sailors High School athletics on KTYV. We believe in the competitive nature that builds character. Competitiveness at an early age is a good indicator of success in future life. At employee-owned Alpine Lumber, we foster and encourage teamwork, and we know that athletics builds that strong sense of team and working for the greater good, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors High School sports. Alpine Lumber is easy to find behind Walgreens on the other side of the tracks. Alpine Lumber, employee-owned and operated, the contractor's choice, and the homeowner's friend.
Managing local land involves balancing resources such as agriculture, water, and wildlife. I'm Brian Ripley, and I have over 16 years of experience managing ranch resources as your neighbor here in Routt County. I'm the ranch and rural property specialist for the Paoli Group with the support of Colorado Group Realty. Put your trust in someone that has the practical experience and knowledge to help you with all of your ranch, rural, and equine property needs. I aspire to help you reach all of your real estate goals. I'm Brian Ripley, and you can find me at thepaoligroup.com in the Ranch Division.
I'm Terry.
And this is Phil.
From Russell's Auto Salon.
If you need help with your auto collision repair, we make it easy. Just bring me an email and a number, and I'll take care of the rest.
Russell's Auto Salon, Colorado's premier collision center, leading the industry in technology, where we have gone green with Enviro-based paint, and we are proud.
Hi, this is Skip from Alpine Lumber. Proud to support Steamboat Sailors High School athletics on KTYV. We believe in the competitive nature that builds character. Competitiveness at an early age is a good indicator of success in future life. At employee-owned Alpine Lumber, we foster and encourage teamwork, and we know that athletics builds that strong sense of team and working for the greater good, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors High School sports. Alpine Lumber is easy to find behind Walgreens on the other side of the tracks. Alpine Lumber, employee-owned and operated, the contractor's choice, and the homeowner's friend.
Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by
Yampa Valley Bank,
Alpine Lumber,
the Steamboat Roofing Company,
Russell's Auto Salon,
the Paoli Group,
Steamboat Ace Hardware,
Johnny B. Good's Diner, and the all-new Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com.
Well, let's go to the booth for the call of Steamboat.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
We are live here at Battle Mountain High School. We're on the air.
And Tony from Ski House is causing problems.
She is. Tony, you're trouble. Where's the bouncers here?
And Deemer, you're breaking the needles. It's Brian Harvey, Mike Deemer live at Battle Mountain High School. Beautiful rendition of the national anthem sung by the Battle Mountain High School Chorus.
Excellent job.
Excellent job here to get things fired up. Right now, the Battle Mountain Huskies coming in at 2-6. The Steamboat Sailors 6-2. But you start looking at common opponents, and I think you can throw those records out the window. These two teams get up for one another, and they certainly like to play each other.
They do. It's going to be a big game, Harv.
Like to welcome one sponsor that was not mentioned in our pre-recorded intro. Dr. Erica Musgrove and the team over at Mountain High Works, helping you and the referees see better.
Helping me for sure. She's my doctor.
Well, and
she's awesome. Great office. Great business.
Well, and with your love for the referees, I figured it was just a perfect combination.
I've changed, Harv. I'm turning over a new leaf. First of all, that article that was in the pilot, I thought it was directed at me, but I'll tell you what.
I missed that.
Well, it's basically like, shut up. These guys got a hard enough job as it is.
They do.
And it doesn't help to just beat them up. So I'm a kinder, gentler guy. At least starting tonight.
All right, here comes the kickoff. Oh, it's a little squibber right up the middle. It doesn't go 10 yards. It does look like the Steamboat Sailors fall on it right at the 50-yard line. So technically you can kind of let that one go, but this is what Eagle Valley did to us a few weeks ago. They just kept squibbing the ball, and the Sailors are now ready for it.
I'm not a fan of it. I think kick the ball away and let your special teams get down there and do their job. And proof is in the pudding. It's early, but if the Sailors are setting up here in midfield.
Oh, great field position here. Sailors sending 2 wide receivers off to the left. Gideon way wide to the left, 2 in tight to the right. Bogan goes in motion right to left. Hamrick from the gun rolling off to his left, looking, throws that down the middle. That's complete, and it's going to be close to a first down. Cody Mousley, who earlier I had said I thought was between 5'6" and 5'7". He's actually 6'3", 250, or maybe closer to 5'10", but he came up into the booth and let me know that I was not giving the correct size, and he's definitely taller than me, and what a great kid he is.
He's 7 feet tall when he comes in the booth to chat with you.
Oh, he's 6'5", 250. He's a beast. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Third down, about 1.5 yards to go. Bogan again in motion right to left. Hamrick from the gun, back to pass. Flares that one out, and oh, man.
Oh, boy.
Talk about
I'll tell you what, Battle Mountain read that play, and the outside linebacker, got past the ruse, and we are lucky right now that we are not announcing 6 points going the other way, Battle Mountain. It's a big game, like you said. Battle Mountain's 2-6. Sailors are 6-2, but both are playing for something this evening. This is going to be a good football game.
2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Hamrick from the gun. He's got Brady Grove to his right in the backfield. And inside handoff there to Grove. Grove goes over the left side, picks up 4 yards and a first down inside the 40, down to about the 36-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Brady Grove, number 40, he's not the biggest kid on the field, but I guarantee he's got the biggest heart out there. Kid loves football, loves being a Sailor, loves being a running back, and he is just so immersed in this program. He's a great student athlete, and he's someone we should all be rooting hard for.
2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. The ball's on the left hash mark. Grove moving over to the left of Hamrick. Hamrick's from the gun once again in tight to the right. At tight end is Bogan. And there's a handoff again to Grove. He takes it up the gut, but he is met by a pack of Huskies.
Boy, there's been a couple plays now, that and wide receiver screen, where it looked like the Huskies had an ear in the Sailors' huddle. It's a big opening drive for both teams. I mean, the Sailors, to establish some kind of offensive rhythm on the road down here at Battle Mountain, it's a big drive, particularly starting in the 50. And for Battle Mountain to stop the Sailors when they set up in the 50 is huge for them.
Second down, 12 to go. Grove lost 2 yards. 3 receivers off to the right. 1 receiver to the left. Hamrick from the gun fakes the handoff. This is a quarterback keep over the right side. He puts his head down, picks up positive yards down to about the 35-yard line, but it's going to bring up a 3rd and a long 7.
3rd and 7. Boy, it looked like Hamrick, too. He had a little lane open up, but he ran into a defender, and it looked like he ran into some kind of invisible wall. He just stopped dead, and down he went. That was a good tackle by the Battle Mountain defender.
So looking at common opponents, we played Palisade, and we know how good they are. Sailors ended up losing that game 62-26. Battle Mountain only lost to him by a touchdown.
That's huge.
So,
it really is.
But I don't know that they've seen a passing attack like the Sailors. There's a quick flare out over the left side, to Ben Bogan. He catches it, picks up 15 yards and a first down close to the 20-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you one thing with Big Ben. I've been listening a couple times. I talked to Grove and a couple of the other players. I see him at the diner, and they said Bogan's been working on nothing but his hands, and it's really shown these last few weeks. He's turned into a heck of a receiver.
Oh, absolutely. 3 receivers in tight to the right, 1 to the left. Hamrick again from the gun. Now they shift, sending 3 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Back to pass. Hamrick looking, loads, throws that ball up to the left-hand corner of the end zone, and that one falls just incomplete.
Man-to-man coverage out there. pinpoint pass by the quarterback, Hamrick. That ball dropped down there, had a little air underneath it, but it dropped down in a good spot. Just a good defense by Battle Mountain.
Jake Hamrick had 360 yards passing, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception against Palisade.
That's
the kid's a stud.
Palisade. That speaks volume.
Top 10 passer in the state. 2 receivers to the right, 2 spread out to the left. 1 man in the backfield. Hamrick throws. He's got a man open. That's Grove. And positive yards. He's down inside the 20. Let's see where they spot it. Not enough for the first down.
Good weapon, have Grove coming out of the backfield. Likes to get out into the flats and pick up the pass. And I'll say one more thing about the Palisade game. The number one thing you heard was that the Sailors never quit. And that's something we haven't always seen in the past. For these guys to have continued to play hard through that game was tremendous.
3rd down, 5 to go. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Grove once again. Oh, bad snap down low.
Let's get down.
And Hammer's going to pick that one up, and they're going to lose about 20, maybe 15, 20 yards.
That's a tough play because that takes them clearly out of field goal range, although Charlie Reisman can hit them from all over the field. This one on a cold night on the road might be a little more than you could expect even from the young sophomore.
And it's a 4th and long, so I'm not sure if they're going to go for it or not. They may send Sandvik out to punt.
You know what? With the way the defense has been playing, I would go for it. I mean, I really would. I know usually I'm a proponent for punting the ball away and playing a little more conservatively, but the defense has been good. The team is on a roll. They've been playing strong. I think they should go for it.
Ball's on the 37-yard line. It's 4th down and about 22 for the first. They're
that
calling
is a country mile.
They are calling a timeout right now to discuss. Here's the thing. We used to see, in all the years of calling these football games, Eagle Valley used to be the only team that ran that confounded double wing formation with all the run action, which makes it hard for old announcers to figure out where the ball is and what's going on. Well, right now, Eagle Valley's back to running it. They're back, with literally Joe Romano looking over them. They're running it. We've got Glenwood that's running it predominantly. We now have Battle Mountain running it, as well as Palisade. So now the Sailors' defense is this is what they see week in and week out.
Sure.
Even we see small doses of it, against a school like Moffat County.
Prepares them a little better than that once a week thing.
Once a season, yeah.
Once a season.
So Sandvik is going to punt. I think this is the smart move. Back deep, it looks like number 6,
for a fake too.
Tegan Wines. Here comes Sandvik. No pressure. Nice punt. He's going to send this one inside the 10. Can they keep... No, bounces into the end zone. Didn't quite take the Sailors' bounce.
Almost
nice
had the opportunity. It was a good punt. Very good punt. Had the opportunity to keep the ball in about the 2-yard line. Just missed it. It's going to be tough out there. It's a chilly night. Ball's going to skip around.
I'd like to thank Ethan Oates. He's a freshman. He's a really big freshman. He's a football player, and he is running the camera for us tonight. We appreciate that, Ethan. You can watch this game on the World Wide Web at the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. Of course, you can listen to it online at steamboatradio.com, and of course, terrestrially in the Yampa Valley at 97.7 and 105.7. Battle Mountain breaking the huddle. They're in tight, double wing formation. There's an inside handoff, positive yards, a pickup of about 12 by number 22.
And again, I see what you mean. Until they clear the line of scrimmage, it's almost impossible to discern who the ball carrier is.
So Elijah Morales is a quarterback. That ball carrier was Kai Ogawa.
I'll go with that.
So 1st and 10, ball marked down at the 31-yard line here for the Huskies. They break the huddle. Once again, everything in tight, double wing formation, but they're running it from the gun. There's a handoff, once again, right up the gut. Sailors read this. Ball carrier there was Tanner Roberts. You see who was in on the tackle, Mike.
Yeah, and the Sailors, right now, it's the defensive line. They're stepping up big, trying to collapse in on the play, but again, when you got basically that chicanery going on in the backfield, you're just hoping to get a man on the ball carrier before he can break past the line of scrimmage.
Okay, once again, Double wing formation from the gun. Morales inside handoff. There's positive yards and a first down. Look out, dangerous run right there inside the 40. That's a 20-yard pickup for number 10 by Orlando Castillo.
And again, he broke through the line of scrimmage, going the exact opposite way that the play was shifting towards. Caught the Sailors totally flat-footed. They got to dig their cleats in here. They're getting pushed off the line of scrimmage. Something we're not used to seeing from the Sailors football team.
1st and 10, ball marked down at the 40-yard line of Steamboat. Again, they run this double wing from the gun, inside handoff there to number 22, Ogawa. He picks up 5 yards on the play. That's actually a good job by your Sailors. Stop.
Yeah, but still, 5 yards of play is going to win you a football game. Sailors they slowed it down a little bit there, but they really got to dig in here.
5:35 left in this first quarter, 0-0 the score. Sailors forced to punt on their opening drive after a missed snap. 2nd down, 5 to go. Ball at the 35-yard line of Steamboat. There's a quarterback keep as he tries to take it up the right. Shakes, bakes, and goes right up the gut. Picks up what looks like a first down here for the Battle Mountain Huskies.
And that's unfortunate. He was hit in the backfield. It was just missed tackles by the Sailors defense. I think that's going to pick up a first down.
Elijah Morales, the quarterback and the ball carrier. So the difference between this double wing is they're not running it from under center. They're actually running it from the gun. And we've seen over the years a lot of different offenses from this Battle Mountain team. This is interesting right here. Morales now, power formation. He's got 3 running backs behind him. Just as I said it, he runs it under center, inside handoff. We've got a flotilla in the middle of the field and finally taken down after maybe a 3-4 yard pickup.
Churning, that ball carrier was. And it's like you said, I don't think maybe 2 plays Battle Mountain's run where they had the same setup in the backfield. They've been really mixing it up.
So it looked to me like Witchelhouse, Bogan, and several other linemen were in on that play. Second down, 7 to go for the first. Ball inside the 30, down to the 27. There's that inside handoff from the wing formation. That's number 3, Tanner Roberts. He gets the first down. He's down to the 20-yard line of Steamboat.
And really, it looks like the Sailors right now are just rocking on their heels. Battle Mountain is marching this football. They haven't run a single pass play. These have all been all runs on the ground.
And they're going to keep doing it until the Sailors stop it.
Sure.
And right now, 1st and 10 inside the 20 down to about the 18. One receiver off to the right, in tight. Quarterback's going to roll off to the left side. Sailors look like they have him in the backfield but can't bring him down. Cuts it inside, gets close to the 10-yard line, down to about the 13.
And that was a really good job by Ben Bogan to get into the backfield. He just got shook off on the tackle. That's what the Sailors need to do. They have to get into the backfield of Battle Mountain and disrupt the rhythm of the plays.
2nd down, about 4 to go for the first. The ball's marked down at about the 13.5-yard line. Under center is Morales. There's the handoff right up the gut. He's got the first inside the 10, falling forward into a flotilla of Sailors.
Really nice. Nice job by the Sailors to dig down there, but they have got to come up with something here. I think it's going to be another first down for Battle Mountain. If not, it's going to be awfully short.
Yeah, it is real close. They're not giving it to him. Oh no, they are. The chains are just still standing.
That's a first and goal.
First and goal inside the 10, down to about the 8, and a quarterback hands it off inside, and that running back takes the pile. I have no clue who has the ball. They did not get to the end zone, but they did pick up 4 or 5 yards.
I'll tell you one thing, if they keep up with this kind of offense, this game's going to be over in no time. The clock has not stopped since they got the ball, obviously.
2:20 right now left in this first quarter. We're tied at zeros, but it's 2nd down, goal to goal. Ball's on the 2-yard line. Morales, the quarterback, he's under center now. He's got 3 running backs in the I formation behind him. And he quick trap play there, and that goes in for 6. So just like that, the Battle Mountain Huskies drive the ball 80 yards down the field for their first touchdown of the game.
And I'll be honest, they made it look easy. They literally just marched down the field. Steamboat, I don't know anything short of putting at least 9 guys in the box and just having 2, free safeties basically, and dare Battle Mountain to throw the football. I don't know what else they can do.
Lining up for the extra point. Kicker here, it looks like number 34, and I don't have him on the program, but that's up and good.
2:04 left in the first quarter.
In blink of an eye, boy, the Sailors, I thought they were showing some offensive dominance after they received, the squib kick to start at the 50-yard line. One bad snap set them back, but I'll tell you what, giving the ball to Battle Mountain, they got to come up with some kind of stop for this offense, or they're just going to get marched on.
Sailors, marched the ball down inside the 20-yard line. Certainly had an opportunity as they were in the red zone, but that bad snap pushed them back, 20 yards, so they were forced to punt from their own 37-yard line. So let's see if the Sailors can not make any mistakes here. They've got their good hands people up top here.
Frankly, Harv, even if the Sailors would have downed that ball on the 2 or 3 yard line, I think it would have just prolonged the inevitable there, because Battle Mountain, first of all, their plays were catching the Sailors off guard and out of position. Secondly, they were mixing it up. They weren't going to the well with any single play. And third, they had great protection of the football.
No doubt. Hard for us to even see it. So kicking it off back deep, but I'm not sure we're going to see that. Another squib kick over the right side. That one's fielded there by number 23, Javier Carrillo. So Carrillo able to, once again, Sailors get great field position.
Yeah, they do. Let's see if they can capitalize. Now, if they march down the field and tie this game up, now we're talking. I'm not so sure, honestly. I mean, I'm sure the coaching staff of Battle Mountain's got all the reasons in the world, but to just go with that continued squib kick in the same direction, the same way, I'm not sure I understand it. Maybe they're just challenging the Sailors to say, saying, let's see what you got.
Well, the Sailors had some hard times with it against Eagle, but they figured it out since then. 3 receivers off to the right, 1 to the left. Man in motion is Bogan right to left. He takes the jet sweep over the left side. Bogan's still on his feet. He looks like he's going to be close, stumbling to the first down. Got a 9-yard pickup there, so that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 1. Nice carry.
Very nice carry and a great job by the offensive line. Two of the interior linemen, I couldn't see the numbers, pulled that way, and they did an excellent job opening up a hole for Big Ben. I think it gave him probably right to the 10 yards and a first down.
Yep, they gave him the first down, so good stuff. 1st and 10, Sailors have the ball in Battle Mountain territory down at the 42-yard line. Once again, Hamrick from the gun. He's got Grove to his right, 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. From the left hash mark, unloads, throws a bomb downfield looking for Gideon. Gideon catches it, and he's down inside the 5, down to about the 3-yard line. So a 43-yard pass and catch.
And that was pretty on every single level of the game. He had the coverage, or he had the protection he needed, Hamrick did. When one guy was coming in a little bit, number 40, Grove, picked him up in the backfield block. He had Gideon man-to-man, and Cade has just been a stud, coming into his own as one of the premier wide receivers, and a perfect pass by Hamrick. Well done, Sailors.
Sailors now in tight themselves. They've got 3 running backs in the backfield. The handoff to Grove. He goes over the left side. Touchdown, Brady Grove!
Oh, man. Way to go, 40.
So the Steamboat Sailors scored in less than a minute on that last drive.
That was quick.
Talk about the yin and yang of football teams right now.
Exactly. Right. You're absolutely right. And I'll tell you what, if the Sailors can figure it out, and I'm sure right now the coaches are drawing up something, there is a way to stop that triple option, wishbone, whammy, whatever you want to call it. The Sailors figure it out, and they play offensively like that. They could end up dominating this game.
Lining up for the extra point. Here comes the snap and the hold and the kick. Charlie Reisman kicks that one back to I-70. It's good, and we're tied at 7.
Nice job. That's what the Sailors needed. You know, they took a punch in the gut, and they responded with a punch to the jaw. So good job by the Steamboat Sailors.
1:08 left in this first quarter. Most of that was the Battle Mountain Drive, which was literally about 10 minutes of that.
It literally was. They were working their way down.
So they have got a ball control offense.
Well, what the Sailors need to do is get them in 3rd and long.
Right.
It's those first 2 plays where Battle Mountain was picking up 8, 6, 8, 9 yards and setting themselves up with easy first down conversions. The Sailors really got to hunker down on the first and second downs and hold them to long 3rd down conversions.
So Charlie Reisman's going to kick this one off. And not respecting Reisman at all, the Battle Mountain Huskies. I don't know if they watched film or not, but Reisman just needs to put that ball to the 10 and let it sit up. He is a golfer. I'd say use your 9 wedge here, buddy.
He could kick it further than they're set up if he had his
no,
shoes.
he can put it into the end zone, but he wants to just set it up, put it behind him. I'm really curious on this. So there it is. Don't put it.
Yeah, I got what you're saying. If he could have dropped it.
Just drop it in there.
Sure.
Gotcha. You know, because then it's in play, and then it's anybody's ball.
No, I understand what you're saying, but I'm also okay with him just blasting over your heads. He could have kicked it over the return man's head if he had his shoes on the opposite feet. I mean, they were set up at like the 30-yard line.
Well, he is a weapon. You know,
he sure is. It's huge for this football team.
Hit a 47-yarder earlier this season from the gun. There's a handoff inside. Sailors look like they read it. Then shot in on the tackle.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want. I thought there was a little movement on the Battle Mountain offensive line, but I'm not going there. It was a good play. It was a great defensive play by the Sailors. Again, that's what I'm talking about. Hold them to a 1 or 2 yard pickup, and you can dominate this game.
Big shout out to Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank, with locations in Steamboat and Craig. Battle Mountain breaks the huddle. Morales from the gun now. Once again, they're in tight, double wing formation. Handoff. No, he's going to throw it up top. Looking. He's got a man. And, nice defensive play.
Good job
by Austin Moore. Got a hand on it. That looked like it was caught, but he ripped the ball out of his hand. Number 3, Tanner Roberts for Battle Mountain. What a play.
That was all Austin Moore. Number 5, he was on an island out there with the ball carrier, and I'll tell you what, that was a heck of a throw. Battle Mountain's quarterback put that in a perfect spot. If that wasn't for a tremendous defensive play by number 5 Moore, they'd be down here deep in Sailor territory.
So we got 23.8 seconds left in this first quarter. We're tied at 7. And there's a pitch over the right side. He's got some room. Does he have the edge? Sailors read it. Pickup of about 2 yards. He ran a country mile side to side, but that doesn't help.
No, and that's just what the Sailors wanted, what I alluded to prior to the drive starting. Get them in 3rd and long and see what happens. Now it's going to be 4th and about 5 yards to go for a first. I think this has got to be, the way the Sailors' offense was churning, I think this has got to be a punting situation for Battle Mountain.
Well, that does it for the quarter, Mike. So we'll find out as they come to the sideline to discuss what their options are. But it's a 4th and 6. The ball is back at the 25-yard line, the Battle Mountain Huskies' own 25-yard line. Big shout out to Alpine Lumber, the contractor's choice and the homeowner's friend for all your building materials. Go see Cody, Scott, and the gang at Alpine Lumber for all your building material needs. Of course, our friends at Russell's Auto Salon, your premier full-service auto body shop, where you always meet by accident. Russell's Auto Salon. They come highly recommended, bringing you the collision of the game. And, you know, Ben Bogan is pretty much, Ben Boomtown Bogan has won that award each and every week. It's like, which hit will it be that Ben Bogan has? Right Right now, though, Ben Schott had that big hit on that second down play on this current drive. That's my early candidate for the Russell's Auto collision.
Because he held him to a yard pickup, and Battle Mountain went to the air, didn't get it. Third down kind of stalled. They're going for about 5.
They're going for it. They've got this I formation. Back to pass, looking, flares it out to the right, and it falls incomplete. Did he catch it?
Even if he did, it wouldn't be a first down.
No, it's real close. They're saying he got it. It's going to be real close, and they're giving it to... No, it was, Mike. It was. We just can't see it in front of the bench.
Sure.
But if he caught it, he definitely had enough for the first. I thought it fell incomplete myself, but we got a bunch of gold shirts in front of us.
That was a good job then. Good job on the conversion by Battle Mountain.
1st and 10 here from the 31-yard line. Inside handoff. Number 22, the ball carrier here for Battle Mountain. That's Ogawa.
A nice job by the Sailors. Maybe a pickup of about 3. This is a crucial second down play coming up.
Second down, 7 yards to go. Ball's at the 35-yard line. 11-17 left in this second quarter. First half of play, we're tied at 7s. Battle Mountain breaking the huddle. Another I formation from under center. Handoff there. He's got it over the right side. He's at the 50, runs out of bounds at about the 48-yard line of Steamboat. That's number 10, Castillo.
Orlando Castillo really he saw the line, the offensive line pushed in on the Sailors' defensive line. He popped to the outside, got the edge, and picked up a big first down.
Going out of bounds, he stops the clock with 11 minutes left. We're tied at 7s.
I think that's the first time they've gone out of bounds to stop the clock.
Yeah. Oh, but there's a flag on the play. It is going to be a holding.
It was a block in the back, and that's what really sprung it. When the Sailor defensive lineman was trying to get around spinning, he got shoved in between the shoulder blades and shoved to the ground.
So this is going to bring up a second down and about 4.
That's a huge penalty.
It sure is. They mark it from the spot. He was well downfield, so it's going to be a 15-yard penalty, but it's marked down at the 37-yard line here of Battle Mountain. They break the huddle. Morales under center. He's got 3 running backs in an I formation behind him. Inside handoff there, cuts it up. He's going to be close to the first down. Good penetration there by the Sailors, and they're going to bring up a 3rd and short.
Nice job. It's going to be 3rd and very short. Oh boy, that's a very generous spot there. That's going to give him the first down. I'm not really... The kinder, gentler me says, obviously the ref's down there, and he saw where the ball carrier touched down. But, boy, I thought that was at least a yard, maybe 2 yards short of the spot. But
they gave it to him.
That's all that matters.
Maybe initial penetration, and he was pushed back.
Got that far and got shoved backwards.
So 1st and 10, ball marked down here at the 41-yard line of Battle Mountain. Inside handoff in a cluster. Over the left side goes the running back. That's number 3, Roberts. He's got positive yards. He runs out of bounds, and he picks up about 10, 12 yards on the carry, and he's going to be a 1st and 10 in Steamboat territory down to the 42.
All the Sailor linebackers collapsed into the interior of the line, thinking the ball was coming up the middle. Before, when your defensive backs are the ones who are making the tackles on the plays getting to the outside, it doesn't bode well for your defense. Sailors might need to start working on stripping the football, doing something to disrupt the offensive rhythm that the Huskies have established.
Huskies have the ball, 1st and 10. Another inside handoff, quick trap play. Running back still on his feet as he breaks it out to the right side, down to the 20, inside, cuts it up. He's going to be close to the goal line. He's out of bounds at about the 2-3 yard line. Wow, what a run by number 33, Gant Sanders.
But the real key on that play was number 22, Ogawa, who made a downfield block on one of the Sailors and almost got the ball carrier into the end zone. Fantastic block downfield by the Battle Mountain Husky.
So it's first and goal, 7-7 the score, 10:03 left in this second quarter. Inside handoff, and it looks like they are in for 6. Yep, they got it. There's the indication from the near side ref. So 13-7 the score. Battle Mountain on top of your Steamboat Sailors.
Clearly, the Sailors are in a slugfest here, and I really do not think they anticipated Battle Mountain being able to march the ball down the field like they have. They've been crisp. Short of the penalty was the only mistake they've made, really, in 2 offensive series.
Lining up for the extra point is Battle Mountain. Here comes the snap, the hold, and the kick. It's up, and it is good.
I'll tell you what, the Sailors almost got in there for the block, and that could be huge. That could be like one of the keys of the game, a missed extra point or anything along those lines. We're going to see a miscue of some sort that could turn the tide of the game one way or the other. Clearly, anybody who's here tonight got their money, got what they paid for, because these are 2 very evenly matched teams. And right now, Battle Mountain is showing me something out there.
Tanner Roberts adding the extra points. He's got a foot. Like, he kicked that one pretty deep. They keep running this onside kick. It's benefited the Sailors as they have fielded the ball. They've got their good hands team. They got every single wide receiver up, right up close here. You got Schott, you've got Austin Moore, Jesse Hamrick, he's the backup quarterback, the future of your Steamboat Sailors. Number 23 up close, Carrillo, Javier showed he's got great hands. So let's see what they do here. Kicking the ball off here, number 20, Tyler Wiebert. Different kicker. Here comes the line drive kick, and it's going to land down, and it's going to let it go. At the goal line, Cody Mousley taking it out, and the Sailors are going to have real tough field position inside the 5. He needed to let that one bounce if he could. I don't know if he was going to.
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I don't know if he thought the ball was going to make it all the way to the end zone and thought it might be best to try to pick it up and get out of there. That was a fantastic job by the Battle Mountain Husky special teams. Let's see how the Sailors respond. I mean, when you got some of the big play weapons like they have, in number 9, Vanderbosch, number 3, Gideon, Mosley, Moore, Bogan, they can get out of the hole, but right now they are in the shadow of their own goalposts.
Mousley and Bogan off to the left. Looks like Gideon and Hamrick to the right. From the gun, and Bogan goes in motion left to right. Hamrick looking, rolling off to his right. Quick whistle.
It's going to be a false
start. That's going to move them back half the distance of the goal line. Not what the doctor ordered. They're already in the shadows.
And that's what we were alluding to prior to the kickoff. Is right now Battle Mountain's played very disciplined football. 1 incomplete pass and 1 penalty. The Sailors have to match that kind of discipline.
So it's first and 14. The ball's marked down at the 5-yard line. 9:52, clock stopped here. Sailors down 14-7. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Hamrick from the gun. He's got Grove to his right. In motion goes Bogan, left to right. Back to pass, rolling off to his right is Hamrick. He's got pressure, and he's going to fall forward. I don't know if he got positive yards or not.
I think he might have just got back to the line of scrimmage, and he should be thankful at that. He was being tracked through his own end zone, and that could have been a tough break going against the Sailors. But even that being said, it's going to bring up 2nd and about 14 deep in their own territory. And I mean deep.
Yeah. Sailors in the shadows of their own goalposts. 3 receivers off to the left. They're on the right hash mark. 1 receiver to the right. Hamrick from the gun. He likes to roll to his left. Back to pass. Straight drop. Throws it over the middle. That's caught by Bogan. Positive yards. He picks up about 7-8 on the play.
Yeah, no, that was huge. To tell you the truth, he didn't get the first, but he got just what the Sailors need. We don't need Hamrick throwing the ball from his own end zone, but there is a flag on the play, and it is in the Sailors' end zone.
Ooh. Is that roughing the passer? Flag is picked up. We're waiting to hear the call.
scarily when where that flag was thrown is usually holding or roughing the passer, and this one is going against. It is roughing the passer, going against Battle Mountain. That is a huge penalty for the Sailors.
Huge. So the Sailors pick up some breathing room here. 15-yard penalty. So now they've got it 1st and 10 from their own, what looks like 30-yard line. Hard to see from this angle. Hamrick from the gun. He's got Grove to his left. 2 receivers off to the left, 2 to the right. Grove flares out wide to the left, looking for that. That screen pass. It gets tipped. Sailors, since that Aspen game, they run that flare out / screen pass to Grove to try to get him the ball in space. Obviously, Battle Mountain's been watching some film.
They obviously have, because they've done it 3 times now. It's been successful once and almost catastrophic the other 2 times.
So 8:46 left in this first half. Sailors down 14-7. 2nd down and 10. Ball's on the 28-yard line of Steamboat. Grove, once again, he flares out. Empty backfield now. 2 receivers to the left, 3 to the right. They're in between the right and left hash marks. Back to pass. Hammer, Cox. Now he's going to run. Takes it forward. He picks up positive yards, maybe 5 on the quarterback keep.
Still going to bring up 3rd and about 5. I think you're right that he did pick up 5. 3rd and about 5, a convertible play for the Sailors. Let's see if the offense can stay out there on the field.
Better than that 3rd and 27 they had earlier in the half. So Sailors down 14-7, Mike. Big shout out, of course, to our friends at Steamboat Ace Hardware, the helpful place for plumbing, tools, grills, garden, and more. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. 1 man in the backfield with Hamrick, the quarterback, who's from the gun. Bogan goes in motion. Fakes the handoff to Bogan. We got a man in his grill. Hamrick, nice pump fake, rolling. Off to his left, throws that ball up. Caught by Gideon. Gideon spins free. He's down at the 50-yard line. 1st down, Sailors.
And that was a great job. 3 areas. 1, Hamrick to pump fake and get the defender who blitzed from Battle Mountain up in the air and off his feet. He got to get around him, picked up some time with his offensive line, and then his communication with Gideon. He waved him into the open, got the ball to him. Huge 1st down for the Sailors.
1st and 10, Sailors at the 50-yard line. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Ball just to the left of the left hash mark. Hamrick from the gun. In motion goes Bogan. Fakes the handoff to, handoff there to Grove. Grove, stiff arm. He's got the 1st down. Cuts it up and gets out of bounds at the 35-yard line. 15-yard pickup and a 1st down for your Sailors.
Well, that was a nice job. Number 40, Grove, huh? Talk about shifty feet. He was moving all over the place.
Well, the handoff looked like it was going to go to Bogan, and then it was sort of a last-minute, Hamrick was having a hard time getting it to him. Great job by Grove just to handle the handoff.
That was really a nice job by Brady. Number 40, Brady Grove.
2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. From the gun is Hamrick. He's got Grove to his right. They're on the left hash mark. Back to pass. Quick pass over the right side. That one's caught. Looks like Vanderbosch over there, or Mousley. Can't tell. Positive pickup, about 6-7 yards on the play. Austin Moore.
Austin Moore, number 5.
It's a single digit.
I get it. We'll get it sooner or later. I'll tell you what. I think and he's spreading the ball around great. Hamrick is, and I think that's one of the keys. He's got Bogan. He's got Hamrick. He's got Gideon. He's got Moore. And Beck Vanderbosch, one of his best receivers, still a little quiet to this point in the game.
3 receivers off to the left here, 1 to the right. Bogan's in tight at tight end. Hamrick from the gun. Hamrick looks, throws. He's got Bogan. Bogan catches the ball, turns the corner. He's got positive yards. Boom, down Bogan. Down to the 13-yard line.
And that was a really nice job by Bogan. Getting out there, picked up the ball, got down, shook off 1 tackler. Luckily for Battle Mountain, number 4, Kessenich made a shoestring tackle to bring him down.
So 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. Yeah, you were talking about Hamrick, and the last 3 games, He's hit 7 different receivers multiple times.
That's good coaching right there is what that is.
2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Grove in the backfield. There's a quick pass caught by Mousley. Mousley inside the 5. He's going to have the first down, I believe, depending on the spot.
That's almost one of those spots you hope he doesn't get the first down because he'd be so close. And I think we got a wish there.
No, they're giving it to him.
It's the first down.
They're giving him the first.
By the nose of the football.
So,
but you know what I mean? Second with inches really opens up your offensive playbook quite a bit.
So 1st and goal from the 5-yard line for your Steamboat Sailors.
I'm saying I don't want to see number 40 Grove get all the glory here tonight, but I'd be putting the ball on the ground, see if we can't get Grove in the end zone.
They're spreading it out. Grove's to his right, and here's the handoff to Grove. Right up the gut he goes.
Picked up about 3, didn't quite get into the end zone. Which sets you up, too, because if you want to keep going up the middle, I would do a play action then and see if I couldn't put the ball in Gideon's hands. He's got the ups. Cade can out-jump just about anybody else on the football field.
Well, at 6'4", 6'5", and still growing. He's a beast. The junior who started at quarterback for his freshman and sophomore year said, you know what? Jake Hamrick is a better quarterback than I am, and I'm a really good wide receiver.
Kid to do.
Absolutely.
And he was right.
Yeah,
right. He's an amazing wide receiver.
Absolutely. Three receivers off to the right, 1 to the left. Hamrick looking. Now he rolls to his right. Sees what he's got. Throws that ball to the back of the end zone, and that one's picked off.
Oh, brutal. Oh, tough throw.
In the end zone, that one's picked off.
Honestly, I think he was trying to throw it away.
Maybe.
I think he was. He looked like he kind of stopped where he was at. He was going to throw the ball away, and I just don't think he threw the ball with enough mustard.
Well, he had
tough
Gideon,
break for the Sailors.
He had Gideon, back line. It looked like that old Joe Montana Clark play, Dwight Clark. He rolled off to his right.
Either way, he didn't put enough mustard on the ball.
So he hasn't made many bad passes.
No, that was a toughie. That one he was
right
back.
there. Absolutely. So from the I formation under center, Morales inside handoff, and slippery running back up the middle through a bunch of white shirts, pickup of about 6 or 7 on the tackle for the Steamboat Sailors. Looked like Ty Lancaster.
Tough break for the Sailors to march about 90 yards downfield, get into the red zone, 1st and goal, and just to have the quarterback miscue. Tough break. I know, knowing Hamrick, he's going to come out even more determined.
2nd and about 3 or 4. Inside handoff, positive yards. Sailors, though, we've got a shipwreck in the middle of the field. Nice job there. It's going to bring up a 3rd and short.
Yes, it is. I think they did a good job preventing the ball carrier from picking up the first down. Going to bring up 3rd and very short. Nope.
I gave it to him. Orlando Castillo.
Castillo was good for a Husky.
Must be the reflection on the glass up here in the booth, because I watched the ball carrier right straight up through the middle there, and I'm surprised I thought he was about a yard short.
Well, you and I need to go see Dr. Erica Musgrove and the gang at Mountain Eyeworks, helping you and the refs see better. Back to pass, Morales unloads, throws it over the right side. That one falls incomplete. Good coverage by Cody Mousley.
Yeah, really nice job on man-to-man coverage near side of the field by Mousley. The quarterback's got a good arm, He's just right now, the Sailors' defensive backs are playing tremendous football.
Clock stops with 3:56 left in this first half. Sailors down 14-7. 2nd down 10. Ball at the Battle Mountain 30.
Really, the downfield coverage, Vanderbosch, Mousley, Moore, and Gideon has been outstanding.
Morales from under center. Handoff right up the gut. Positive yards. Sailors do read it. In on the tackle there, number 5, Austin Moore.
They did a nice job preventing the ball carrier from picking up more than he did. It still was a 5-yard pickup, going to bring up 3rd and 5. Sailors really need to work at penetrating and hitting the ball carrier in the backfield.
Clock ticking with 3:34 left in this first half. Morales under center. Everybody in tight, double wing formation. We got 3 running backs in a power I formation behind him. And there's a quarterback keep. He takes it up the gut, And the Sailors looked like they had him down.
They did.
But he falls forward for
and
the
that was
first
a broken
down.
play. He spun around. The ball carrier went by him. You could see his hesitation. Then he spun around and carried the ball, made a couple Sailors miss tackles, and picked up a tough break first down. They should have had him in the backfield.
You talked about Brady Grove's quick feet. This kid Morales has got some quick feet.
He does. Shifty.
Remember, you can watch this game at Steamboat Radio's YouTube channel. Again, thanks to Ethan Oates, freshman football player, running the camera, doing an awesome job over there. It's greatly appreciated. So 1st and goal, 2:49 left in this first half. Ball at the 42-yard line. Sailors read it.
That's what they
a huge tackle by Ben. Boom down Bogan.
And that is exactly what they need. A hit in the backfield, break up the offensive rhythm. That would be right now Russell's Auto Salon collision of the game. That's got to be, because he smashed the guy in the backfield.
3-yard loss, and they have been gaining so many yards. Sailors are starting to pick it up here. And in fact, to the point where Battle Mountain's calling a timeout.
How can that only be a 3-yard loss? I mean, he creamed him in the backfield, and I thought he spun him down. Must have been where his forward momentum had gone to upon contact. But man, Bogan leveled a hit on the ball carrier there. Just what the Sailors' defense needed.
So it's 2nd down and 12. This is the kind of real estate the Sailors need Battle Mountain to have. When you're looking for good real estate, call the Paoli Group at Colorado Group Realty. Let Chris Paoli and his team help you with all your real estate needs, whether you're buying or selling. The Paoli Group has you covered. Also, a big shout out to Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, providing solutions for home, auto, commercial, and life insurance, plus so much more. Battle Mountain breaks the huddle. Sailors coming in from the sideline. 2nd down. This is big here. About 13 to go for the first. 2:19 left in this first half. Sailors down 14-7. From the gun, they throw it off to the right side. That one falls incomplete, in and the out of the hands of Roberts, the intended receiver.
That was an interesting call, because even on a completion, that wouldn't have picked up more than about 2 yards. And Mousley, number 4, went for the hit when the ball got juggled, knocked up into the air. Possibility of him being there for the interception, but he went for the clean, obvious defensive play and did a good job at that.
Certainly keeping the Sailors
huge 3rd down play here.
Honest with 2 pass plays here early in these downs. Inside handoff, still on his feet, shaking, baking, and a good stop there after about an 8-yard pickup. That's going to bring up a 4th and about 5 for the first, Mike.
Key play to this point of the game, because they're at the midfield stripe, just over. They're 1 yard into Sailor territory.
No, they're on this side.
Oh wait, there's the stripe, right? Yep. Not quite at the 50-yard line, but only about 6 yards to go for the first down. So this is huge for the Sailors. They get the stop, get the ball back in their offense's hands with less than 2 minutes to go. We'll see what can happen. But this is a huge defensive series for the Sailors.
In your defense, they're at our 50-yard line, which is actually the 40-41, just because of where we're lined up. Well, it's hard to tell.
And against my defense, those big numbers there are pretty easy. The big 5-0 at the line there.
No, all good, man. 1:45 left in this first half. 14-7 the score. Sailors need to stop here. We got to stop. We've seen it. We can score.
Yeah.
We can score in less than a minute.
At the very least, we could get easily in the Reisman's field goal range, and it'd be nice to put some points on the board for the Sailors going in the locker room. 14-14 clearly, obviously, would be the best. It's got to start though here with a defensive stop.
So breaking the huddle. Under center is Morales. He's got 3 men behind him in an I formation. Double wing pitched back. Now rolling off to his left. Throws that ball halfback option. That one falls incomplete. No flags on the play. Turnover on down. Huge.
And I'm always a fan, especially in high school football, mixing it up,
right?
Throwing the curveball out there. But there's been a couple things that have worked well for Battle Mountain. And the running back bouncing to the outside has been their bread and butter play. I would 100% have gone with it. It's got you 14 points. It's been your bread and butter.
I think the coach was looking at the clock, though, and wanting to get more points on the board. Back to pass, Hamrick rolling out. He's pressured. He's got a man in his grill. Escapes that pressure. Quarterback keep over the right side. He picks up 3-4 yards. A nice run by the senior quarterback.
Yeah,
wow.
All of a sudden, the Battle Mountain defensive line is getting into the backfield a little quicker than we'd like to see. Sailor's offensive line got to shake it off and get back to dominating the line of scrimmage.
The great thing there is that run stops the clock. They pick up 4 yards on the play. It should be a second down and 6.
That's a great play. It really is. It's a great play. Getting out of bounds, only lost 10 seconds off the clock, picked up 4 yards.
3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Hamrick from the gun, looking. Back to pass. He unloads, throws it downfield. That one's picked off. Back at the 6-yard line, and they're going to down it. And there's 1:23 left in this first half. So Hamrick now 2 consecutive interceptions, not exactly what the doctor ordered.
No, I'm a little puzzled because that was triple coverage on the one receiver, and we had an open man on this side.
And we don't need to get it all.
I know. I think exactly, Harf. I mean, I know it's a lot of glamour in that deep pass, and I'm not second guessing the young man who's out there doing the job.
He's been playing great.
He has. There's no mistake about it. But you got to settle down. You can't. There was a minute and a half left to go in the first half. You could have picked it up, gotten the first down, gotten a lot of better things than that.
So 1:23 left in this first quarter. 1st and 10 from the 5-yard line out Battle Mountain. They're backed up to their own goalpost. Inside handoff right up the gut. Pickup of about 5-6 yards on the carry for number 23. That's Ogawa.
Yeah, it's going to bring up 2nd and about 3. And the real problem here is, as we've seen, time of possession is hugely favored Battle Mountain. Our defense is going to get weary.
There's another inside handoff over the left side. Positive yards. They've got the first down. Bring it up to about the 20-yard line.
Really nice job by the offensive line of Battle Mountain. They really are pushing the ball, pushing the Sailors back at the snap. And again, what I was getting at on the prior play is the Sailors' defense is just on the field.
Yeah.
Almost 2/3 of this first half. That's a tough pace for a defense to sustain.
Especially when they're grinding the ball the way they are. Everybody in tight, I formation here. Handoff to the fullback. And nice job by the Steamboat Sailors as they stop that one with 38.5 seconds. Clock stops, timeout Battle Mountain, giving us an opportunity to thank our friends at Johnny B. Good's Diner in downtown Steamboat Springs for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and the best milkshakes in the valley. On the sunny side of Lincoln Avenue, Johnny B. Good's Diner, bringing you the shake and bake play of the game. And Mike, we've got a lot of fun stuff going on this weekend at Johnny B's.
Oh, we do. Well, with the Halloween stroll back in town after taking a year's hiatus, we'll be doing the fry handout at the window again. We got a lot of great specials this weekend. We're pumped. The off season so far has not been. It's been a great off season. My staff has been excited, and we're all looking forward to what, by all indications, economically and meteorologically, looks like it's going to be a great ski season. We're supposed to be getting some good snow coming in. Looks like the advanced reservations are big. I think we're going to have a fantastic ski season.
All right. From the gun now, Morales sends 3 receivers off to the left, 1 to the right. Looked like they left early, but no flag on the play. Throwing it down the sideline. That one falls incomplete. I'm not seeing any flags on the field, which is always a good sign.
Good 2-man coverage by number 4, Mousley, and number 5, Moore. Great job on the coverage.
So that stops the clock with 32.3 seconds. 3rd down, 9 to go. The ball is basically at about the 22-yard line of Battle Mountain. So they got a lot of field to cover.
This is big here because, like we alluded to earlier, Charlie Reisman can hit the deep field goal. Sailors can hold them here and get the ball back with 20 seconds left. They might be able to put points on the board.
3rd and 9. Now, I formation. Handoff right up the gut. Positive yards. You got to stop him. Turns it outside. And fumbling, stumbling, bumbling. He falls down to the 50. Does he get out of bounds? They're going to stop the clock because of the chains.
Okay, I don't think he got out of bounds, which is the best thing to happen for the Sailors on that play.
The Sailors do have a hurt player on the sideline. They're going to go back to the huddle here. Clock sticking with 15 seconds. Flag on the play, and positive yards.
Getting down to 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I don't think Battle Mountain was set prior to the snap. That's my guess.
It looked like a pink flag that flew, though.
Are they? I think maybe they're throwing pink flags in Awareness Month here.
Okay. It is the 29th of October. That would make sense. Let's see what the call is.
It certainly was a pink flag. I'll give you that.
Okay. I'm not seeing things. That one's going against the Sailors.
Lined up off sides. They got caught by that quick no huddle.
All right. 10.1 seconds left. Obviously, the clock stops here with the penalty flag. Ball now at the 48-yard line currently of Battle Mountain. They're going to get some plus yardage here. Another timeout. Curious how many timeouts they have left. So it was a false start. That moves the ball up.
Offsides.
Offsides
against the Sailors. Gives Battle Mountain another 5 yards with 10 seconds on the clock. At the Sailors, I'm going to take 46. A guess because I haven't been very good with the
46
lines, but
46.
It looks like the 46.
I'd like to thank Matt Kempton and the gangs at Steamboat Roofing for all your roofing needs, from minor repairs to complete replacement. Go to steamboatroofing.com, helping the Sailors raise the roof after every victory. 10.1 seconds left. This may be the last play. Looks like Battle Mountain's going to spread it out here. Ball is at the 46 of Steamboat. 2nd down, about 5. Back to pass. Morales looking. He's got time. Now he's got people in his grill, and he's sacked for a loss. And that should do it in this first half as the clock rolls down 1-0. And a good way to end first half.
I'll tell you what, for all the time of possession that favored Battle Mountain so much, I'm shocked that they only have 14 points on the board. I mean, really, they've seemed to me like their offense was on the field almost the entirety of the first half.
You got that right. So we're going to take a quick break. We will be back with second half action. You are tuned to Steamboat Sailors football on KTYV, Sports on FM at 105.7, on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com, and you can watch and listen to this game at the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. Thanks again to Ethan Oates for doing a wonderful job on the camera. You are tuned to KTYV, your Steamboat Sailors sports connection.
Sailors football on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by Yampa Valley Bank,
Alpine Lumber,
the Steamboat Roofing Company,
Auto Salon,
the Paoli Group,
Steamboat Ace Hardware,
Johnny B. Good's Diner, and the all-new Steamboat Motors.
You need help with your auto collision repair, we make it easy. Just bring me an email and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
Russell's Auto Salon, Colorado's premier collision center, leading the industry in technology, where we have gone green with Enviro-based paint, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors Sports.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. 879-1515.
Russell's Auto Salon.
879-1515.
Steamboat Ace is a proud sponsor of the Steamboat Sailors. That's not the only way Ace supports the kids in our community.
Hi, Bridget here from Steamboat Ace. We are so proud to be a part of the Steamboat community. It's our priority to support and encourage positive activities and hobbies for our youth.
How do you do that?
In addition to local scholarships, Ace invites the sailor community to fundraise for their activity or club by providing a great venue and supplies to host a hot dog or bake sale.
I love it. Every weekend I can shop at Ace and support a great cause.
Steamboat Ace, you're proud to support the Steamboat Sailors shopping place.
The all-new Steamboat Motors expanded service department is here for all your automotive repair needs with a state-of-the-art repair shop that can work on everything from trucks to cars to SUVs and everything in between. Steamboat Motors, certified Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram mechanics will get your vehicle running smoothly. Steamboat Motors Service Department is a consistent J.D. Power Award winner. Sales and service, West Steamboat on Highway 40 and online at steamboatmotors.com.
Managing local land involves balancing resources such as agriculture, water, and wildlife. I'm Brian Ripley, and I have over 16 years of experience managing ranch resources as your neighbor here in Routt County. I'm the ranch and rural property specialist for the Paoli Group with the support of Colorado Group Realty. Put your trust in someone that has the practical experience and knowledge to help you with all of your ranch, rural, and equine property needs. I aspire to help you reach all of your real estate goals. I'm Brian Ripley, and you can find me at thepaoligroup.com in the ranch division.
It's time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
My name is Reeves Kirby. I'm number 22, and I play running back and linebacker. I have been playing football for 4 years. A team goal for us is to beat Craig and to improve team culture. I also play lacrosse, and I did wrestle, and I love skiing. My favorite subject in school is math, and it's because it's been my strength over reading. This summer I went to Martha's Vineyard and up and down the East Coast visiting family, playing lacrosse. After I graduate, I plan on going to college for engineering. I don't know what type yet. My favorite movie is The Lion King, and my favorite book is Papillon.
All right, how did you become such a great face-off guy in lacrosse?
I don't know. I played the sport for most of my life. I love it. I was on the East Coast doing some camps.
Well, awesome. I'm psyched to see you're playing running back. You're an upperclassman this year. You're a senior. You got a lot of carries and some good quality carries last year. How are you thinking this year is going to go for you?
I see a brighter future. I think the team has come together much better. We're all blocking better. The team got each other's back. I can see greatness this year from all of the team.
Awesome. Good luck.
I am Reeves Kirby, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Spring Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
The all-new Steamboat Motors expanded service department is here for all your automotive repair needs with a state-of-the-art repair shop that can work on everything from trucks to cars to SUVs and everything in between. Steamboat Motors, certified Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram mechanics will get your vehicle running smoothly. Steamboat Motors Service Department is a consistent J.D. Power Award winner. Sales and service, West Steamboat on Highway 40 and online at steamboatmotors.com.
Hi, this is Skip from Alpine Lumber. We're proud to support Steamboat Sailors High School athletics on KTYV. We believe in the competitive nature that builds character. Competitiveness at an early age is a good indicator of success in future life. At employee-owned Alpine Lumber, we foster and encourage teamwork, and we know that athletics builds that strong sense of team and working for the greater good, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors High School sports. Alpine Lumber is easy to find behind Walgreens on the other side of the tracks. Alpine Lumber, employee-owned and operated, the contractor's choice, and the homeowner's friend.
I'm Terry.
And this is Phil
from Russell's Auto Salon.
If you need help with your auto collision repair, we make it easy. Just bring me an email and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
Russell's Auto Salon, Colorado's premier collision center, leading the industry in technology, where we have gone green with Enviro-based paint, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors Sports.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. 879-1515.
Russell's Auto Salon.
879-1515.
Managing local land involves balancing resources such as agriculture, water, and wildlife. I'm Brian Ripley, and I have over 16 years of experience managing ranch resources as your neighbor here in Routt County. I'm the ranch and rural property specialist for the Paoli Group with the support of Colorado Group Realty. Put your trust in someone that has the practical experience and knowledge to help you with all of your ranch, rural, and equine property needs. I aspire to help you reach all of your real estate goals. I'm Brian Ripley, and you can find me at thepaoligroup.com in the ranch division.
It's time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
I'm Austin Moore, number 5, and I play wide receiver and safety.
Now, which do you like playing better, offense or defense?
Defense, so we can hit people a lot harder. I've been playing football for about 7 years now, and our team and personal goals are to win some games and have a lot of fun. I play basketball, and I'm looking forward to maybe playing baseball and some other sports. My favorite subject is math because I'm really good at it, and it's something I want to do in my future. This summer, I went to California for a few months and traveled a lot. After high school, I want to go to college somewhere and travel across the world. And I am Austin, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Springs Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
Hi, this is Skip from Alpine Lumber. We're proud to support Steamboat Sailors High School athletics on KTYV. We believe in the competitive nature that builds character. Competitiveness at an early age is a good indicator of success in future life. At employee-owned Alpine Lumber, we foster and encourage teamwork, and we know that athletics builds that strong sense of team and working for the greater good, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors High School sports. Alpine Lumber is easy to find behind Walgreens on the other side of the tracks. Alpine Lumber, employee-owned and operated, the contractor's choice, and the homeowner's friend.
I'm Terry.
And this is Phil.
From Russell's Auto Salon.
If you need help with your auto collision repair, we make it easy. Just bring me an email and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
Russell's Auto Salon, Colorado's premier collision center, leading the industry in technology, where we've gone green with Enviro-based paint, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors Sports.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. 879-1515.
Russell's Auto Salon.
879-1515.
It's time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
My name is Owen Kirby. I'm number 44, and I play H-back and inside linebacker. This is my second year playing football. Some team and personal goals for the season. I would say probably beat Craig because they're like one of our biggest rivals, and it would be really nice to beat Craig. Activities or interests. I would say I'm interested in going to CU Boulder for engineering or something like that, or ASU, because both of the campuses I really like. My favorite subject in school is probably English, because I feel like I've always been good at reading, probably. It's probably one of my favorites, yeah. I mostly just worked this summer because that's the only thing I could do, because we didn't travel or go anywhere. Plans after I graduate. Like I said, I plan to go to CU Boulder, because that's where my dad went. My favorite movie would probably be, that's a hard one, there are a lot of good movies. Probably some of the Hobbit movies. I watched Battle of the Five Armies last night. I thought it was pretty good. And I'm Owen Kirby, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Springs Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
The all-new Steamboat Motors Expanded Service Department is here for all your automotive repair needs with a state-of-the-art repair shop that can work on everything from trucks to cars to SUVs and everything in between. Steamboat Motors certified Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram mechanics will get your vehicle running smoothly. Steamboat Motors Service Department is a consistent J.D. Power Award winner. Sales and service, West Steamboat on Highway 40 and online at steamboatmotors.com.
Hi, this is Skip from Alpine Lumber. We're proud to support Steamboat Sailors High School athletics on KTYV. We believe in the competitive nature that builds character. Competitiveness at an early age is a good indicator of success in future life. At employee-owned Alpine Lumber, we foster and encourage teamwork, and we know that athletics builds that strong sense of team and working for the greater good, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors High School sports. Alpine Lumber is easy to find behind Walgreens on the other side of the tracks. Alpine Lumber, employee-owned and operated, the contractor's choice, and the homeowner's friend.
I'm Terry.
And this is Phil.
From Russell's Auto Salon.
If you need help with your auto collision repair, we make it easy. Just bring me an email and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
Russell's Auto Salon, Colorado's premier collision center, leading the industry in technology, where we've gone green with Enviro-based paint, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors Sports.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. 879-1515.
Russell's Auto Salon.
879-1515. 1515.
Managing local land involves balancing resources such as agriculture, water, and wildlife. I'm Brian Ripley, and I have over 16 years of experience managing ranch resources as your neighbor here in Routt County. I'm the ranch and rural property specialist for the Paoli Group with the support of Colorado Group Realty. Put your trust in someone that has the practical experience and knowledge to help you with all of your ranch, rural, and equine property needs. I aspire to help you reach all of your real estate goals. I'm Brian Ripley, and you can find me at thepaoligroup.com in the ranch division.
It's time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
My name is Brady Grove. I'm number 40, and I'm a tailback. It's my second year playing football. My team and personal goals for the season have at least over a 3.7 GPA. And team goals, just try to beat Craig this year. I'd like to beat Craig. I'd like to beat Valley in our home opener and have a winning record. And we can go from there. This summer, I moved from Pennsylvania. I've been living in Steamboat for 2 months. I love it. It's way better than Pennsylvania. My favorite subject in school is, I'm not quite sure, but I like this business class or whatever because the teacher's nice. Plans after I graduate, thinking maybe I'll go back to college in Penn State and live in Pennsylvania and maybe move out here when I'm an adult. My favorite movie is, I'm not going to say my favorite, but probably one of my favorite stories is a movie called A River Runs Through It. And it's just a classic. I love it. Just about brotherhood and stuff. My name is Brady Grove, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
Hi, this is Skip from Alpine Lumber. We're proud to support Steamboat Sailors High School athletics on KTYV. We believe in the competitive nature that builds character. Competitiveness at an early age is a good indicator of success in future life. At employee-owned Alpine Lumber, we foster and encourage teamwork, and we know that athletics builds that strong sense of team and working for the greater good, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors High School sports. Alpine Lumber is easy to find behind Walgreens on the other side of the tracks. Alpine Lumber, employee-owned and operated, the contractor's choice, and the homeowner's friend.
I'm Terry.
And this is Phil
from Russell's Auto Salon.
If you need help with your auto collision repair, we make it easy. Just bring me an email and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
Russell's Auto Salon, Colorado's premier collision center, leading the industry in technology, where we have gone green with Enviro-based paint, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors Sports.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. 879-1515.
Russell's Auto Salon.
879-1515.
Managing local land involves balancing resources such as agriculture, water, and wildlife. I'm Brian Ripley, and I have over 16 years of experience managing ranch resources as your neighbor here in Routt County. I'm the ranch and rural property specialist for the Paoli Group with the support of Colorado Group Realty. Put your trust in someone that has the practical experience and knowledge to help you with all of your ranch, rural, and equine property needs. I aspire to help you reach all of your real estate goals. I'm Brian Ripley, and you can find me at thepaoligroup.com in the ranch division.
The all-new Steamboat Motors is here to help you with your personal transportation needs. Their knowledgeable sales team will help you find the perfect vehicle in their no-pressure sales environment. Whether you are in the market for a pre-owned vehicle or a new Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram truck, they have the perfect vehicle for you. And if they don't, they'll find it. See why Steamboat Motors is a consistent J.D. Power Award winner. West Steamboat on Highway 40 and online at steamboatmotors.com.
It's time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
I'm Ben Bogan. I'm number 12. I play slot receiver and middle linebacker. I've been playing football for about 10 years now. I really want to finish my senior year with a winning record and have a bunch of tackles for this season. I also play basketball and baseball, and I'm in FCA. My favorite subject in school is lunch. Oh, this summer I was working a bunch and playing baseball. After I graduate, I have plans to go to college, and I don't know what to study in. And my favorite movie is Remember the Titans, because it's football and it's good. And I'm Ben Bogan, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Spring Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM. Steamboat Sailors football on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by
Yampa Valley Bank,
Alpine Lumber,
the Steamboat Roofing Company,
Russell's Auto Salon,
the Paoli Group,
Steamboat Ace Hardware,
Johnny B. Good's Diner, and the all-new Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors football on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com.
Now let's go to the booth for the call of Steamboat Sailors football.
We are back live here at Battle Mountain High School in Edwards, Colorado. After one half of play here on senior night, your Steamboat Sailors are down 14-7. I'll tell you what, though, it could be or could have been a lot worse as Battle Mountain was running the ball pretty much at will. Sailors had a couple of key stops. Their one drive, the Sailors scored in less than a minute, but Steamboats turned the ball over twice on 2 interceptions from Jay Hamrick, which is very, very much un-Jake Hamrick-like-esque, if you will. We're still in senior night festivities. We are going to be back here in just a few minutes with second half action. Sailors down 14-7, Battle Mountain High School. Big shout out to our sponsors, Yampa Valley Bank, Alpine Lumber, Russell's Auto Salon, Steamboat Ace Hardware, Steamboat Motors, the all-new Steamboat Motors, Ford, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram trucks, the Paoli Group with Colorado Group Realty, Mountain West Insurance, Johnny B. Good's Diner, Steamboat Roofing, and of course our friends at Mountain Eye Works, helping you and the refs see better. We'll be back in about 3 minutes with second half action here on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and on the World Wide Web at SteamboatRadio.com.
For 16 years of experience managing ranch resources as your neighbor here in Routt County. I'm the Ranch and Rural Property Specialist for the Paoli Group with the support of Colorado Group Realty. Put your trust in someone that has the practical experience and knowledge to help you with all of your ranch, rural, and equine property needs. I aspire to help you reach all of your real estate goals. I'm Brian Ripley, and you can find me at thepaoligroup.com in the Ranch Division.
The all-new Steamboat Motors is here to help you with your personal transportation needs. Their knowledgeable sales team will help you find the perfect vehicle in their no-pressure sales environment. Whether you are in the market for a pre-owned vehicle or a new Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram truck, they have the perfect vehicle for you. And if they don't, they'll find it. See why Steamboat Motors is a consistent J.D. Power Award winner. West Steamboat on Highway 40 and online at steamboatmotors.com.
It's time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
I'm Luke Witchelhouse, number 71, and I'm playing right tackle and end. This is my first year at high school football, but I played in middle school. I would like to be on starting varsity by the end of the season. I also play lacrosse, math, because I'm good at it. For the summer, I just hung out with friends and I traveled a little bit. I plan to go to college, and I'm not sure what I'm going to study yet. Favorite movie, Shrek.
Now, are you still a mad, crazy Rubik's Cube guy?
Oh, yeah, I'm super fast.
Okay, so how fast can you do a 3x3?
My record is 13, but on average, I get around 19.
Wow, that's fast.
I am Luke, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM. Steamboat Sailors football on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by
Yampa Valley Bank,
Alpine Lumber,
the Steamboat Roofing Company,
Russell's Auto Salon,
the Paoli Group,
Steamboat Ace Hardware,
Johnny B. Good's Diner, and the all-new Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors football on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com.
Now let's go to the booth for the call of Steamboat Sailors football.
We are back live at Battle Mountain High School getting ready for second half action. The Battle Mountain Huskies are going to receive the kick here as we start second half action on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7, 97.7 on your FM dial. You can also listen to this wherever you are across the globe at steamboatradio.com. Big shout out, of course, to all of our sponsors, Mountain Eye Works, Steamboat Roofing, Johnny B. Good's Diner, Mountain West Insurance, the Paoli Group with Colorado Group Realty, the all-new Steamboat Motors, Steamboat Ace Hardware, Russell's Auto Salon, your premier full-service auto body shop where you always meet by accident, Alpine Lumber, the contractor's choice and the homeowner's friend, and, of course, our friends at Yampa Valley Bank. Yep, Mike Deemer just stepped into the booth, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo, baby.
Deemer, how are you, brother?
I'm good. I was out there seeing some few friends, apparently. Like, how was your month vacation? That was funny. But I did actually just get back to town. Brought my boys to Washington, D.C. What an incredible city. Everybody should put it on the list. And I know you know your wife having lived there for a long time, but D.C. is just incredible. There are things to see there that are just not replicated anywhere.
It's weird. There's a lot of history in that city. I don't know why.
It's amazing. But when you are in one building starting with the Magna Carta, the Bill of Rights, the Constitution, and then the Declaration of Independence, it's awe-inspiring.
So has Jack got the Declaration of Independence memorized?
Pretty close. You know, even Charlie's. We do the online schooling, so they were studying up on a lot of those things as we traveled. But
I'm not smarter than a fourth grader, fifth grader, or sixth grader. So
it's been demonstrated by doing online schooling. My lack of education, it gets demonstrated when Jack's like, "Dad, go get Mom. I got a math quiz," and I'm like, "I'm happy to do it. I can add up, a floor top with tax and gratuity pretty quick." But the math that these eighth graders are doing,
they're not using numbers, Mike. It's not fair.
It's
just not
it's
fair.
A little bit above my pay grade. But anyhow, back to the football game here. Battle Mountain showed me something here. They really have, offensively and defensively. Their defensive line, I think, is the story of the game now because of the pressure they've put on the Sailors, on the Sailor quarterback, on Jake Hamrick, forced him to throw a couple errant passes, took the Sailors out of the running game. If I'm the Sailors coaching staff, clearly I'm not, but I'm just throwing my 2 cents out there, I'm going to work harder at establishing the run. And that might be putting Bogan in the backfield. Let's face it, tackling that kid is like stopping a runaway freight train. And if you put the ball in his hands, he's going to pick up yardage that you need.
They had great success in Eagle Valley, Mike, throwing these quick passes to the receivers out wide. They were able to pick up 7-8 yard chunks at a time. And it feels to me like they're pushing the ball too far down the field. So I agree with you where, we need to start establishing the run. But even those short to medium range passes, and let these athletes get the extra yards after the catch.
Sure. Get the ball in their hands. Get the ball into the players' hands. Again, going back to Bogan, he's going to pick. I mean, if he just falls forward, he's going to pick you up 4 or 5 yards. But the ball's got to go into Gideon's hands, and you don't have to do it on a 40-yard pass.
Yes, the ball only has to travel 6, 7, 8 yards. Good things can happen.
Like you said, let your athletes make the play happen. And we have some fantastic athletes. Mousley, Moore, Vanderbosch, Gideon, Bogan, Grove. We got excellent athletes out there. Get the ball in their hands. Do it a little safer than they've been trying.
So Charlie Reisman with a kick. We've got their kick returner at the 20-yard line. We saw this in the first half. Let's see what he does. He gives a high squibber. This goes right at the returner at the 20. And it's going to be taken up to about the 39. I don't think that's where Reisman wanted to put the ball.
No, I think he wanted to get it out to the side. But a good job by Battle Mountain special teams. The ball carrier getting underneath. Picked up good yardage. I know the Sailors special teams wasn't hoping to allow them to set up on about the 40-yard line.
We've got a new cameraman, Owen Warwick, a freshman here, taking over for Ethan, who did a good job in the first half. Owen's got some big shoes to fill, but looks like he's got big feet.
Good job.
Absolutely.
Nice kid. Welcome to the booth, Owen.
I'm not sure if he's related to Dion or not, but he's got rhythm. He's got rhythm. So handoff over the left side, up the middle, positive yards once again with this double wing formation, 12-yard pickup and a first down over the 50.
Boy, and I'll tell you what's really helping Battle Mountain, not so much even the play that's being run, the quickness of the ball carriers.
Yeah.
That time the ball carrier, after picking up the handoff, he cut up field and he got through the line of scrimmage in the blink of an eye.
Elijah Morales, the quarterback, he's now in the gun. Double wing formation, though. Again, inside handoff there to number 23, Woodworth. Positive yards. Sailors do read that one, though. Kai Lancaster in on the tackle for your Steamboat Sailors.
And what the Sailors really need to do here, this is huge. They don't want to get down 21-7 on the road with the way Battle Mountain's been able to eat up the clock. They really need to really step up on this series.
Second down, about 7 to go for the first. Ball again over the 50 down to about the 46. Inside handoff again over the right side of the line. Positive yards. He's going to be close to the first down.
I think he's going to have it.
Yep, the spots they've been getting. He's going to get this one.
This is almost how the first drive lined up.
It's actually a 3rd and 1, Mike. Once again, you and I are wrong.
Only positively this time.
10:30 and counting. Sailors down 14-7. First drive of the second half. Quick trap play right up the gut. Sailors read this one. We do have a flotilla led by Ben Boomtown Bogan.
But when they only need about a half yard,
they got it.
Yeah, they are going to pick it up with that quick handoff up the middle.
Witchelhouse in on the tackle. 1st and 10, though, for the Battle Mountain Huskies. Ball in Steamboat territory down to about the 36-yard line. Once again, double wing formation, but from the gun. Another handoff to the wingback over the right side. Takes it right up the gut. Positive yards here once again.
I don't know what he's doing. He's curling up from the outside, from the far left. He's coming up underneath and curling almost right up over under center.
Yeah. It's that double wing formation. They've got guys running in multiple different ways. It's hard to tell where the ball's going. According to Coach Lon Clemenson, you got to follow the guards, but I can't see the guards from here. So back to pass now on the play action. That one thrown into the flat, falls incomplete. So that's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 5 to go for the first.
And the Sailors, they're thankful when Battle Mountain goes to the air. I'm not so sure, other than the one pass in the flats they had that picked up about 3 yards for the first down. They haven't had much success in the air. And the way they've been grinding on the ground, I'd be very reticent to put the ball up in the air any more than necessary. Absolutely necessary.
9:39, clock stopped with the incomplete pass. Ball once again just outside the 30-yard line. Double wing formation, but from the gun. Handoff here. No, quarterback keep right up the gut. Sailors wrap him up. Positive yards, and it looks like they've slowed him down.
He's a tough kid to bring down.
Sure is. He's quick. All these kids, man, they've got it's a shifty backfield. This is a strong team. Once again, he said, don't let this 2-6 record fool you.
No,
these guys are good.
Clearly, this is a good football team.
So it brings up a second down, about a yard to go for the first.
No, it's fourth.
Fourth down, excuse me. That's what I meant. Fourth down, a yard to go for the first. And a handoff over the left side, first down.
I mean, it's that same play. The ball carrier comes from wide left, curls up, gets the inside handoff, and goes right up under center. Sailors really got to start to read on that.
So what they do is they line 2 guys. Those are the 2 wing backs that are like behind the tight ends. Then they've got, and everybody's in tight, and then they got 1 guy in the backfield and the quarterback who's now operating this from the gun, which we have not seen. Normally it's under center. And he just circles back, fakes there's the inside handoff, positive yards there to number 3, Tanner Roberts. Open field tackle there by Austin Moore and Mousley.
I mean, this is a heck of a running game, that Battle Mountain is putting together. They're coming from both sides, but it's that one where they line up underneath out by the left tackle, and he curls up, number 22. You got to watch him. He curls up. He's lined up there again.
All right, from the gun once again. There's the handoff.
There he
right
goes.
Up the gut, cuts it back outside, and he's going to take this one to the house.
Number 22, just like I just
21-yard touchdown.
You could see him line up out there, and he's bouncing up and down. He was like a dead tell.
Kai Ogawa with the carry and the touchdown. 27 the score, 8:06 left in this third quarter. Still tons of time.
Tons of time, but the way Battle Mountain heats up the clock, I mean, we're at 8 minutes in the third. They just marched down the field and used up the clock doing it.
So here comes the snap and the hold. It's down. The kick is up. That looked like it was blocked, and it is no good. So that's a break there.
That is a break. That can end up being one of those things we were touching on in the first half. One of those breaks that, I wouldn't be surprised to see the Sailors win this game 21-20 or 28-27, something like that. That could be the break the Sailors are looking for. But again, they got to come up with something to do for that inside handoff going up center. Maybe bring a linebacker up to just shadow the line. But clearly, they got to come up with something.
Over their own family and friends.
So the Sailors back deep. We've got Brady Grove.
Congratulations to lead.
Going back to that last offensive series, number 22, Ogawa for Battle Mountain, I'd say he had probably 2/3, if not more, of the touches, and he just marched down the field on him.
He picked up close to 45 yards. He got 21 yards on that last carry for the touchdown. So.
And it was all by starting off up the middle.
Right, and then veering one way or the other. He veered right. And it's a tough offense to stop. And here comes the kick. Finally, they send it downfield. That one's going to bounce. And, man, he keeps it inbounds. Mousley picks that one up on his feet and gets it back close to the 20-yard line. So a good return by Mousley. This kicker literally just it stopped like at the corner,
Mousley
at the 1-yard line.
Had no choice. He had to run with it. It looked like it was going to skip out of bounds. And when you were talking about earlier with Trolley trying to drop it in, like putting a dead spin on it, that's what Battle Mountain's kicker been able to do 2 times now.
So 8:02 left in this third quarter. Sailors down 27. This is 22-7. This is their opening drive. 3 receivers off to the right, 1 to the left. Oh, Hamrick's hit. Ball's down. And the ref is calling it an incomplete pass.
And that is a lucky break for the Sailors. I'll tell you what. Hamrick might have been cocking his arm, but whoa, boy, that was awfully close. That was a call that could have gone either way.
As a Raiders fan, does that bring back
from New England? The snowball.
The tuck play.
The tuck play, yeah, but that ball got popped loose.
Sailors got lucky.
But, the backfield judge was right there, made the call immediately. There was no gray area.
So second down, 10 to go, ball at the 18. Hamrick rolling off to his right. He's got a man in his grill, gets it up to Mousley. Mousley's wrapped up. Now he shakes loose, and he's hauled out of bounds, picks up a couple yards, but he doesn't even get back to the 20.
And Hamrick had to get rid of that ball. They brought the blitz on from the near side of the field here, and Hamrick's lucky he got rid of the football when he did. The defensive pressure that's coming at the quarterback right now has been the.
Looks like Mousley's holding
his shoulder going off the field right now.
2 receivers to the left. Ball on the right hash mark. 2 in tight, to the left. 2 wide to the right. Ball on the left hash mark. Back to pass. Man in his grill. Throws that one up. Bogan. Oh, that one's picked off. 3rd interception of the day for Hamrick, and that ball goes out of bounds at about the 18, maybe the 15-yard line, so a tough break for the Sailors.
And that really was, and that was just set up just bad from the beginning with the Sailors just getting pushed backwards, too much pressure on the quarterback. He was trying his best to get that ball down the field, but he threw a floater, and again, you saw it. There was one Sailor there and 3 gold jerseys. That was just a tough pass to try to take, but the quarterback was on his heels and had nothing but defenders in his face. In his defense, the line just imploded on him.
7:02 left in this third quarter. Morales inside handoff there. That is Tanner Roberts with the carry. He picks up positive yards inside the 5. I guess that's going to bring up a second down and about 1. The ball's going to be marked down inside the 10 at about the 5. 6:44 left in this third quarter. Sailors down 27.
Tough break for the Sailors. This whole second half so far, it just doesn't feel right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just feels like their plays are just a little bit off cue.
So from the gun, double wing formation, men in motion, inside handoff there. That's number 3, Tanner Roberts. He's going to take that one in.
And you see what he did? Side. The way the line collapsed onto the center, and he got the ball and almost stood behind the scrum that was going on and just bided his time and then took it off out to the left and was basically untouched going into the end zone.
We want you to be tired after
26-7.
Let's go.
Is the score. Battle Mountain on top with the Roberts touchdown, looking to add the extra point here. Here comes the snap and the hold. It's down. That one is up, and it looks like it is good. Good job by the kicker to just delay a little bit as that snap was down on the ground. Good job by the holder to get it up. And
27-7 in a blink of an eye. What was a manageable game is going to literally come down to the next couple of series for the Sailors. If they don't manage to get going offensively, and what's tough now is, when we started the second half, I was kind of pointing out that they need to establish a run game. Well, I think we might almost be past that point. I mean, they have got to get points on the board, and they got to get them on there in a hurry.
They do, and it feels like Battle Mountain's doing a good job taking away those intermediate passes. So Hamrick feels like he's forcing the ball deep, and that's getting him in trouble. Obviously, with the pressure that they're able to get with their D-line, it has the Sailors confounded. So here comes the kick. And this one is another line drive. It's going to be fielded at about the 18. That's Brady Grove. Takes it across the field. He's still on his feet. He's got room. He's out to the 35 and down to the 42-yard line.
Nice job.
Good run there by the sophomore.
Nice job by Grove. Following his blockers is what he did. He had a hold of one of his teammates' jerseys and was really just following the block to the outside. Really good job getting the ball downfield, setting the Sailors up with good field position. No excuses now. Like, this is really, I know it's 6 minutes to go in the third, but this is a critical series for the Sailors. They've been rocked backwards. They've taken it on the chin. They got to bounce back.
Receivers to the right and left. From the gun is Hamrick. Hamrick, quick pass over the right side. That's what I was talking about. Pickup of about 5 yards on the play. Hit the receiver right out of the backfield. That's Mousley who made the catch. That's going to bring up a second down and 5.
You're absolutely right. Get the ball out there. And what that'll do, too, is that sets up the deeper plays, because you'll have the D-backs will be forced to play closer to the line of scrimmage. You can get somebody like Gideon or Vanderbosch behind the defense.
We got Gideon and Mousley off to the left here. Vanderbosch wide to the right. From the gun is Hamrick. Ball's at the 45-yard line of Steamboat. Sailors moving right to left in white. Hamrick again from the gun, inside handoff to Grove. Grove picks up 2-3 yards on the play. Gets it close to midfield.
Good job. You got to establish it. I mean, even I know they're down by 20 with about a quarter and a half to play, but they got it. They can't just keep going in the air. Battle Mountain's got 3 picks as it is. They got to keep them off their, a little bit off balance.
Sailors in the huddle. They break. Third down, about 2.5, 3 to go. Ball's on the Steamboat side of the 50 at about the 48. Hamrick from the gun. He's got Grove to his left, 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Bogan goes in motion right to left. And rolling off to his left is Hamrick. Hamrick looking quarterback keep here. He gets hit at the 50, doesn't make it to the first down. It's going to be a 4th down and about a yard and a half. And you got to go for it.
You got to. And in a situation like this, I got Ben Bogan on my team. Yeah. I'm just going to put him in the backfield, although the spot wasn't quite where we were hoping for. It's going to be 4th and about, maybe about 3 yards. This is tough. 4th and 3.
4th down, 2.5, 2 receivers to the left, 2 in tight to the left, 2 out wide to the right. 1 man in the backfield, that's Grove. Hamrick from the gun, looking, quick pass. That one complete to Mousley, first down Sailors.
Nice job by Mousley. On a cold night like this, catching a dart up over his head, nothing but hands for the first down. That was an outstanding job by number 4, Cody Mousley. Really nice play.
1st and 10 for the Sailors. Hurry up offense here. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Hamrick from the gun, looking, quick pass over the right side. He overthrows his intended receiver, Vanderbosch, who has not had a catch yet today.
No, he's not, and he's got to get the ball in the Beck's hands. He's a playmaker, and he's got fantastic hands. However, that time he wasn't going to be able to catch that one with a step ladder.
Coaches couldn't catch that on the sideline. 3:46, clock stopped here in the 3rd quarter. 27-7 the score. Sailors are down.
And that's one of them passes that's scary because they're on the near hash mark. That ball was about 30 yards in the air and only 3 yards downfield.
2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. From the gun is Hamrick. He's got Grove in the backfield, quick pass. That one's blocked. So a good defensive play. This Battle Mountain defensive line,
they're big guys.
Got some big boys.
They do. They got some big fellas out there.
You know what I can tell, though, is the Steamboat Sailors have some big kids coming up because Ethan, who did the filming in the first half, and Owen to our left here,
the big men.
I would imagine it costs them their family a little bit of money to feed them. So the Sailors have got some big boys coming up, which is great, which has not always been the case.
What they don't have coming up that's not good is 3rd and very long. 3rd and 10, and this is a huge play for your Steamboat Sailors.
2 to the right, 2 to the left. Hamrick from the gun. Ball's at the 45-yard line of Battle Mountain. Back to pass. Throws it down the middle. That one falls incomplete. There is a flag.
There's a flag, and I think it's holding against the Sailors.
It is.
And I could see the defensive lineman coming from the near side of the field was coming around, and the lineman really had no choice but to hold him. But clearly, it'll be declined by Battle Mountain. It's going to bring up 4th and 10, and the Sailors have got to go for it. And that's what I was going to touch on real quick. I didn't think, even there, going for 15 yards, you're in 4-down territory. Don't go for it all. Pick up 7, pick up 8. Makes it much more manageable than 4th now and 10.
Hamrick getting the play from the sideline, runs it in. Sailors breaking the huddle, sending 2 receivers to the right, 1 off to the left. From the gun, Hamrick rolls off to his right. He's got a man in his grill, throws that ball up and overflows Gideon. That one falls incomplete, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Tough break for the Sailors there. Just doesn't feel like they're just not gelling right now out there.
I'd like to thank Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank with locations in Steamboat and Craig, member FDIC, and our friends at Alpine Lumber, the contractor's choice and the homeowner's friend. Go see Cody and the gang at Alpine Lumber for all your building material needs. Coach Grant Burrow says he would have caught that on the sideline, and I believe him. Handoff over the right side of the line, positive yards, pickup of about 6 or 7 on the play.
Nice job on the tackle by number 12, Bogan. And that's one thing we haven't really called because of this offensive flow that Battle Mountain. We haven't had one Sailor defender who's gone lights out. The one who really has been Cody Mousley, number 4, on deep pass plays. But nobody has really stepped up and done much to stop this run attack of Battle Mountain.
I think the Sailors may have thought they were done with real physical play after last week, but And this Battle Mountain team came to play. Handoff over the left side. Good job by the Sailors. Ball down. It looks like Battle Mountain may have come back up with it. Tanner Roberts took the ball over the left side, but good penetration on the far side.
Good job by the Sailors. Going to bring up third down and long. And again, they're down by 27-7 with 2:30 to go in the third. They're not out of the game, but they really need a defensive stop here. If they get down by one more score, it's going to be a tough row to hoe. But they can do it here. There is no quit in this team. We saw that last week against Palisade, but we need a defensive stop, and we need it now.
Third down, 5 to go. Ball's at the 50. Inside handoff, and a pack of Huskies take it close to the first down. Don't even know who had the ball.
Just pushing the ball. Just pushing the line.
Looked like a rugby scrum.
It really did. They just pushed the line right to about where they needed to be for the first down.
So, and what the Sailors really need, as you were talking, is a turnover, Mike. That's what they really need right now.
They need to get the ball back in the hands of the offense.
1:53 left in this third quarter. Timeout called here.
Now, let me ask you, if you can recall, this Battle Mountain team doesn't look to me at all like a 2-6 team.
No.
And I know you said they only lost by a touchdown in Palisade. I can understand that. Who have they played? I haven't seen, honestly, I didn't see the Palisade game being out of town.
They lost to Eagle by a point. So Eagle Valley, Steamboat beat Eagle Valley by a point. They got rolled by Summit County. Oh, they did beat Eagle Valley by a point. That's one of their wins. Okay.
That's a huge rivalry for these guys, isn't it? I was listening to the guys, the senior announcements, and every one of them was beating Eagle Valley, talking about beating Eagle Valley.
Oh, yeah. I-70 rivalry right there. Inside handoff, positive yards for the Battle Mountain Huskies.
Who, right now, Battle Mountain, I can't imagine them doing anything more than running the ball, running it up the middle, protect the football, and grind the clock down. That's a recipe for success, particularly the way their offensive line has been dominating the line of scrimmage.
Second down, about 6 to go for the first. Ball is at the 40-yard line of Steamboat. Battle Mountain in gold and black, going left to right on your radio dial. Inside handoff, and that's going to be close to a first down. Again, they're running this double wing from the shotgun, which we haven't seen.
And they go 2, maybe 3 plays, and they're picking up the first down. And the Sailors, you could see, we touched on it in the first half. When your defense is on the field as much as they have been with the turnovers and the turnover on downs, the defense is just spending way too much time on the field. Time of possession has been severely in favor of Battle Mountain.
Okay, under center now. Inside handoff there. Right up the gut to number 23, Keller Woodworth.
Which even there, picking up a couple yards, but just marching the clock down. If this doesn't bring us to the end of the third quarter, it's going to be awfully close.
So Battle Mountain lost their opening game to Evergreen, solid 4A school, basically on the Front Range. They lost to the Basalt Longhorns 40-34 in overtime. Basalt is salty. Craig, Moffat County, beat that team in the rain, but it was like 18-7. They beat Aspen 43-34. They lost to Pueblo Central 36-35.
Pueblo, okay, that's a big score.
They lose to Palisade 28-17. They beat Eagle Valley 21-20, and they lost to Summit 47-0.
47-0?
Summit is very, very good.
Well, 47-0 though against this running attack?
And we get them next week.
And that's what's tough. When the Sailors at 6-2, I heard scuttlebutt where they're like, even if they win one more going out and finish 7-3, it could be sniffing into the playoffs. But, the way tonight's setting up and then coming up against the Summit team, Summit beat these guys 47-0. I just don't see it. What's Summit's record?
Summit is, I think they're 2-1 in league play, 5-3 overall.
But I'll tell you what, talk about on any given Friday, huh?
Oh, absolutely, man. This is high school football, Western Slope League football. From the gun, that double wing formation, inside handoff to Castillo. And he stopped at the line of scrimmage, so a good tackle there. Mike, did you see who got in there?
It looked to me the lead tackler for the Sailors was number 69 maybe, and that wouldn't be on my program. But the real Sailors, really, that was a team effort. They just boxed him up right at the line of scrimmage and brought him down. It's going to bring up 3rd and long.
So from the gun, once again, in tight double wing formation. High snap, handled there by the quarterback. That's number 21, Elijah Morales. And he is back to the line of scrimmage and then some.
Really good job by the Husky quarterback to bring that errant snap in and get the ball back to the line of scrimmage. Going to bring up, should be 4th, right?
You would think so. It's not. They've got 2nd down on the chain.
Yeah, we're wrong. I think he thought he flipped it to 4th.
Yeah,
it is 4th down.
It is 4th down.
Yeah, he's fixing it now. Nice try, mister.
4th down and about 6. Another inside. Nope. Fakes the handoff, going for the pass down to the back of the end zone, and that one is caught.
Hauled in. Cody behind the coverage. I thought the Sailor defender was there in time.
Cody got there.
He did. Cody
touched the ball, but it was a nice catch.
It was.
By the receiver.
A beautiful play by Battle Mountain. I thought the Sailor defenders were on it. Unfortunately, they were not, and that's going to put 6 more on the board for the Huskies.
So 10:44 left in this ball game here. Sailors down 33-7. Here comes the extra point. The hold, the kick, and it is good.
I am still trying to figure out how this team lost to anybody 47-0.
Yeah, it's so looking at Summit County's record, who we get next week. The Tigers lose to Delta opening week 27-0. Delta beat Moffett, a team that beat the Sailors 50-0. Now that was wind dated. That was a crazy.
That was like you say, game. Any given Friday.
Right.
That game in the opening 2 minutes, the Sailors were,
as I said,
in a world of hurt.
Yeah, the football gods were not smiling on Steamboat that particular day. So Summit beat Skyview 56-0. They roll Aspen 37-20. They lose to Kennedy. Now, Kennedy is a team that the Bulldogs manhandled, but they lose to them 35-22. They beat Middle Park 41-7. They beat Glenwood 41-0.
They beat Glenwood 41-0.
They lose to Palisade 29-26. So they're the real deal, and then they roll Battle Mountain 47-0. Now, Battle Mountain may have had some injuries. You may have some kids in trouble. Like you just don't know. As you say, they're high school boys, and it's any given Friday, as you said. So 10:44 left in this ball game. Let's see what the Sailors could do. Squib kick. Picked up by Mousley at the 15. He runs across the field, over the 20, to the 25, to the 30, to the 35. Still on his feet, slung out of bounds at the 37-yard line. Sailors will get it 1st and 10 from their own 37.
And you know what? We do have to give kudos to so far at this point in the game, and you're going to hear it from me. The referees have done an outstanding job. They really have. They've kept the game clean. It's not gone chippy. They've let a couple things go. The egregious plays they've called. This has been one of the best referee games I've seen in a while.
So obviously, they've spent some time at Mountain Eye Works, helping you and the refs see better. Mountain Eye Works. Go see Dr. Erica and the gang. Easy to find in Central Park Plaza in Steamboat Springs. And online, you can make an appointment at mountainEyeWorks.com.
And I love her. She's my doctor. They're so pleasant there. They do a great job. Love Dr. Musgrove.
other than the glaucoma test, I love them. Yes,
I think we must have. I didn't see any flags.
But there's
I'll
a
tell you
flag on
what,
the
the
play.
pink flag laying on the field, not something I'm used to picking up. But that was against
personal foul.
Yeah.
15-yard penalty. Sailors now have it.
And
First and 10
I think it was a late hit on Mousley on the sideline, on
after
the
he
far
was
sideline.
out of bounds. Hammered from the gun, trips to the right, one receiver to the left. He's got a man in his grill once again. Tries to set up the screen to Mousley, but even then it's just, you've got big number. Is that 64? These linemen are 54.
54. He was one of the seniors. He was pumped up. I saw him go out there, and that is a big kid. I'll tell you that much.
I'm missing
I know,
the 50s.
we're missing the 50s on our programs. So funny. It goes from 44 to 61. There's some players in between there, I can promise you that.
Linebackers are not happy with Max Preps right now. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Empty backfield. Hamrick from the gun. Back to pass. Looking. That ball's tipped. So again, great pressure here from the Battle Mountain Huskies.
Big guys. We've seen, 3 or 4 tip balls now, tip passes.
They're taking away the short and the intermediate passes.
They are.
It's tough.
They're dominating the line of scrimmage. They're getting severe pressure on the quarterback, taking away those short passes that you mentioned. And what they're doing is forcing Sailors into 3rd and long. Again, that has been the bane of this football team. 3rd and long. Tough to make it work with that.
So 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. From the gun. Hamrick throws over the right side. That one's complete to Mousley. Mousley picks up positive yards. He's going to be real close to the first down as he's out of bounds at the 40. That's going to stop the clock with 10:20 left in this ball game. First down, Sailors. No,
it looks like there's a little confusion over there.
The chain game wants to go, and we want them to
they
go.
are. They're going to give it to him. First down for the Sailors. Nice job, especially by Hamrick. Getting that ball into Mousley's hands and allowing them to pick up the first down.
Sailor sending 2 receivers off to the left, 2 to the right, Bogan and Moore. From the gun, Hamrick looking, throws a quick one, fastball out to Mousley, his favorite receiver tonight. Mousley picks up a couple 3 yards on the play.
Well, he got the ball out there quickly, but the Battle Mountain defenders collapsed in on the play. They were. Swarming is a good word for it.
I'd like to thank Steamboat Motors, the all-new Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat on Highway 40. Ford, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, Ram trucks. They've got you covered with store-to-door service. The Paoli Group with Colorado Group Realty. Let Chris Paoli and his team help you with all your real estate needs. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. We'd like to see a Johnny B. Good shake and bake play right here. Back to pass, Hamrick. He's got men in his grill. He's wrapped up, and he's going to be sacked for a loss.
Boy, that time he did that pump fake, only that time the defender didn't leave his feet, get up in the air and allow him to come around him. And got a hold of his jersey, wrapped up Hamrick, and held on to him just long enough for his defensive mates to collapse in.
Well,
now we have 3rd and very long.
And in the 3rd quarter, down the road at Eagle Valley High School, Eagle Valley, the Devils are sitting at 3-4 in the season. They're down 9-8 to Summit County. Again, craziness here in Western Slope League football. And there's a team that we got a big road victory. They played everybody tight. From the gun, 3rd and long. Hamrick throws it down the middle of the field. That one's picked off.
Oh, read like a book.
Still on his feet, number 21 brings it back to the 50. So a
nice job for the Sailors. Number 9, Beck Vanderbosch, tackling the defender who's on his way down. He'd still be running right now. Vanderbosch didn't wrap him up. Excellent job by number 9, Beck Vanderbosch. Looking for a glimmer of hope. No give up there on the Sailors, but boy, they are just getting punched in the mouth. Because right now, it's 8.5 minutes left in the 4th. Battle Mountain's got a 34-7 lead. I, for one, did not see this.
No. I don't think any of us did. Ball down, and that's what the doctor ordered.
Sailors got
Big
it.
shot in on it. Looks like the Sailors have got it. A huge break for the Steamboat Sailors because with 8:37 left, Mike.
It's not over.
It's not
over.
It's not
you
over.
Don't give up. It is not over.
But here's the thing. They have the ball. They start running this. Keep it between the sidelines. It could be over.
Yeah.
So that turnover, absolutely huge.
And I believe that was number 13 Shot who came up with the fumble as well.
Yes.
But that's what I was getting at. With 8.5 minutes and 27-point lead, you go to that interior run, you just run the clock down. The game's gonna be over. Great job by the Sailors defense to strip the ball loose.
Trips in tight here to the right. One receiver off to the left. Ball on the right hash mark. They throw it down the sideline. That one's caught by Vanderbosch. Flag on the play. Beck's got the first down.
Great job by Vanderbosch and picking up yardage, but there is a flag on the play.
Holding against
the Sailors, and that is just like getting punched in the stomach.
Well,
that is tough. Finally get the ball in number 9 Vanderbosch's hands. You know, he moves upfield, picks up the first down, and the dreaded holding penalty.
Tough.
Which not only does it negate what was a great play by Vanderbosch, but it sets the Sailors back deep.
So it's a second down and 25 because the ball it's spotted where the foul took place, which was in the backfield. I mean, they're doing their darndest to try to protect Hamrick. They're getting this Battle Mountain team. Really, the pressure has been amazing. Back to pass
game. I mean, even there, he got the pass off, and he was lucky to. That was a duck, a wounded duck.
It looked like it was
tipped.
It was tipped, yeah.
That's what I mean. Even him getting that pass off was still a defender in his grill.
And you know, look, Yogi Berra once said, sports is 90% mental, 10% in your head. And right now, they are in Jake Hamrick's head.
Sure.
Like, he's had such a great season, but you start throwing multiple picks, but you're getting this much pressure. You can't make your short passes. You can't make your intermediate passes. Hard to make your long passes. A great game plan here by the Battle Mountain Huskies. From the gun here, Hamrick. Let's see what he can do. Second and long. Hamrick's going to run this one. He's got positive yards. He picks up about 4 or 5 yards on the carry.
Job.
It's going to bring up a third and about 15 for the first, though.
And I think we've seen 3rd and 10, 3rd and 10, 3rd and 15, and 3rd and 12 so far. I mean, the Sailors just finding themselves in these deep 3rd and long plays.
It's tough.
It really is. It's really tough, especially when you're on the road and you're playing against a big, this is the most physical Battle Mountain team I think I've seen since you and I have been calling these games. There's been a couple times Sailors have just rolled over them. Not tonight.
2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. From the gun is Hamrick. In motion is Bent. Shot. He goes right to left. Got 3 men over on the left side now. Rolling to his left. Hamrick throws that ball down. That one's caught by Gideon. Gideon on his feet. Picks up about 12 yards. About 3 yards short of the first, but certainly 4th and short, way more manageable.
Yeah, way more manageable. And I'm going to be on record here saying Sailors were lucky there. The linemen, we might have gotten away with one in trying to give that last little bit of protection to the quarterback. I thought the ref was going for a flag, and he chose not to.
Brady Grove in the backfield, 2 receivers to the right. Looks like Gideon and Vanderbosch, 2 to the left on the far side. Sailors moving left to right. From the gun, back to pass. Hamrick throwing it downfield. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No interference on the play. There was some contact down there, but I'm not sure that was a catchable ball.
Turnover and downs.
So that's a turnover on downs.
And even there, like something we touched on before, it was 4th and about 3. There was no need to go for 20.
Right.
I mean, just get the first down and maintain what momentum you finally do have. Yeah, it's just like we've seen when you I'm still looking at this Battle Mountain team. I'm trying to figure out how with this run attack they have and the size on their offensive and defensive line, how they lost 47-0 to anyone.
Right, and Summit, who's having a hard time right now beating Eagle. So it is what it is. Inside handoff there. Sailors do a good job reading that. That's going to bring up a 2nd down and 9.
Which is, clearly what's playing in the Battle Mountains. That's the game plan, not the game plan. The last 6 minutes of the game plan is just protect the football and grind it down on the interior line. The bottom line is you want to win the game. You got a 27-point lead, 5.5 minutes left. Grind it down, run down the middle, use up the clock, don't turn over the ball.
2nd down, about 8 to go for the first. 5:24 left in this ball game, and Battle Mountain pitches the ball inside. Sailors do read it. That's going to bring up a 3rd and about 6. Clock still winding down. Sailors down 34-7.
And something interesting, when you watch these running plays of Battle Mountain, they don't just end. You know what I mean? Like the ball gets carried inside, and it's not like a hit, boom, the ball carrier is down. It's like they continue to push. The blockers continue to push the ball carrier, and it just takes up a few extra seconds winding down the clock.
3rd down, about 6 to go for the first. The ball's at timeout called by Battle Mountain. Clock stop with 4:44 left in this ball game. The Denver Nuggets on top of the Dallas Mavericks, 54-37, with 1:49 left in the second.
What's that? Pro basketball?
That would be pro basketball, Mike.
Oh, is that still playing?
That's just starting up. The Atlanta Braves won. The Houston Astros nothing. Top of the 8th inning. We got a pitcher's duel.
Yeah.
Game 3 of the World Series.
I saw some stat tonight when Altuve in their wins, their postseason wins, has like 16 hits and 10 runs scored. Some crazy number. All postseason. In their losses, he's got 0 hits and 0 runs scored. It was an amazing stat. Shows you what kind of motor the little cheater is for the Houston Astros.
I was going to say.
And he is. He's never going to get me to say otherwise as a Yankee fan.
Yeah, Astros bang trash cans. 3rd down and about 7 to go. From the gun, fakes the handoff, play action.
Oh, wide
ball up. He's got a man open, and that one's caught. Down to the 20-yard line, 1st down. That's a 35-yard pickup.
That was a huge. He was wide open coming down the sideline. The closest defender was number 46, Jay Phillips, who came across from the middle of the field and was lucky to get there when he did.
Yeah, crazy.
I think right now what we're wisely seeing the Sailor coaching staff do is subbing in some players, particularly defensively. I mean, you're seeing our guys are just getting worn down.
So inside handoff, or now it's an outside around the edge.
That goes out of bounds. Why would the ball carrier go out of bounds?
Clock is ticking, though.
Oh, he must have slid down.
Yep. So
I don't know. Could you see it, Owen? You got a little better view. No.
He didn't quite get out of bounds, I guess. So 3:51 and counting. 34-7 the score. Battle Mountain knocking on the door. That was a 5-yard pickup on the jet sweep over the right side. Really, the first time they haven't run between the tackles, I think, all game. Their offensive line has been manhandling the Sailors here. Handoff right up the gut, and that's Woods, and he's going to take that
walk
into the end zone. He goes.
I will be on record for saying in no way did I expect this kind of pace to be put on the Sailors by Battle Mountain tonight. I really did not. I wasn't saying guaranteeing a win or anything, but I was thinking we were going to be looking at one of those 27, 26 games, something decided by a point or two on what I thought was, on what is. It's like we say again, these are 2 evenly matched teams. They look the same. They got a few big guys, a lot of athletes, but to see a score of 40 40-7. I'm as shocked as anyone.
Well, bright spot there. The snap was mishandled, and the Sailors were able to cover the ball before the ball was kicked. So,
and you know, I'm gonna go back to the first half when the Sailors were down 14-7. They had first and goal on their own Battle Mountain's 5-yard line. That was the key of the game. That was the first turnover. That just totally stopped the scoring drive, and I think it changed the whole complexion of the game.
I think you're right. Moffat County Bulldogs beat the Coleridge Titans 51-0 today.
Yeah, we didn't saw that coming.
Proved their record to 8-1 on the season.
Good way for Moffat to break that one-game losing streak to Delta. Delta's got a heck of a team.
Yeah.
But a good way to break it is to invite Coleridge into town. They have yet to have a win this season.
They head to the playoffs next week. And
Battle Mountain or Moffat County playoffs start next week
for 2A football. It does. For 3A, what the Sailors are playing in, and Battle Mountain, we've got another week of regular season games.
Yeah, 10-game schedule. That's awesome.
So here comes the kick. Mousley back deep. That ball's going to land, and it's going to skid, and it's going to go into the end zone.
That's what he's been wanting to do, get it out there on the 20.
So Mousley showing some sportsmanship there.
He's been a heck of a player tonight in a tough game. Mousley has really stepped up.
Yep. And Brady Grove there. They'll give up here. Let's see what the Sailors can do.
Again, I'm going to say one more time. I cannot see this Battle Mountain team losing 47-0 to anyone. With that running attack alone, and the amount of time and possession it eats up, for another team to put 47 on them is shocking.
Hamrick inside handoff there. That's Reeves Kirby with the carry. The senior gets the first down right up the gut.
That was a nice carry. But you know what I mean? With the amount of time, like, short of maybe you know, unnatural amount of turnovers or whatnot, for any team to put 47 on these guys is absolutely befuddling.
Only 6, though.
So the clock now ticking. Chains are set. First and 10 for the Sailors from their own 30-yard line. 2 receivers off to the left, 2 to the right. Hamrick from the gun. He's got Reeves Kirby, the senior running back, in the backfield, in motion, bench shot. Handoff to Kirby. He takes it up the gut. Strong running there by Kirby as he picks up 3-4 yards the hard way.
If they want, I'll take those.
And you can see the substitution going on from the Sailors sideline, which is a great thing. You know, it really is. You get these guys coming down, you know, making the trip down from Routt County, and you want to see when the game is out of hand, 2 minutes to go, and they're down by 33. You want to see all your players get out there and get some grass stains on.
Receivers to the right and left. Another inside handoff to Kirby. Kirby picking up positive yards there. About 2 on the carry. That's going to bring up a third down and about 4. So, yeah, Sailors getting some fresh legs out there.
And I don't think that's played in number 8 Hamrick's favor. I know if you look at the box score, you're going to be like, wow, he threw 4 interceptions, I think. But without being able to establish any kind of run game and just putting the ball up, you know, that really stacks the deck against you.
3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Quick pass over the right side. That one's caught by Gideon. Gideon jumps forward. He's going to be real close to the first down.
He got the first down. Nice play by number 3, Kate Gideon, to pick up that first down.
I don't know if they're going to give it to him. It is really close. Now they're going to give it to him. Thank you. The ref in the middle is so nice. The guy with the white hat.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's very nice.
Very agreeable.
You know who's not happy about that, though, is Clint Musgrove, because I have not been able to say helping you and the refs see better very often. Mountain Eyeworks, one of our great sponsors, our latest sponsor. Thanks to the Musgroves. In motion, goes shot. He gets the handoff. Little sweep over the right side here. So the Sailors, ball down. And that's going to be recovered here with 1:02 left in the ball game.
Tough break, too, because it was really a nifty run. Getting up, going to bring up second and very short.
Oh, they're saying he's down.
Oh, he was down. I was one.
And the clock is ticking.
So the ball was down by contact.
Yep,
I got it.
Yep. So Sailors letting the clock run down here. We're down to 39 seconds. Mike Deemer, Brian Harvey. Big shout out to all of our sponsors. Of course, Johnny B. Goods. Kathy, tell me, $4.99 Bloody Marys all weekend long?
That's right. All kinds of specials. Come on down to the diner and we'll chat. Stop down and see me.
Complete pass to Cade Gideon there. He gets it into Battle Mountain territory down to the 40-yard line.
You know, it's funny. Being out of town for a couple weeks, it's like I look forward to getting back to the diner just to catch up on the scuttlebutt and the gossip and see some of my friends. It's amazing how things like that become such a party.
Yeah, you've been doing it for 28 years.
This is a fact.
So that's going to bring up a 1st and 10 for the Sailors. Clock's going to roll down, and that's going to do it. Tough loss for Steamboat. They fall 40-7 to the Battle Mountain Huskies, dropping their record to 6-3 on the season. Is that right?
With Summit coming to town next week and a playoff berth literally on the line. You know, if they could win against Summit and finish 7-3, they can sneak into the playoffs, making next week's home game all the more important, folks. So stop on down and cheer on your Steamboat Sailors.
You are tuned to KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and on the World Wide Web at SteamboatRadio.com. We're going to return to regularly scheduled programming here on your Steamboat Sailors Sports Connection.
Good job, Owen.
Thanks for listening to Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM. Brought to you by
Yampa Valley Bank,
Alpine Lumber,
the Steamboat Roofing Company,
Russell's Auto Salon,
the Paoli Group,
Steamboat Ace Hardware,
Johnny B. Goods Diner, and the all-new Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com.